Welcome, my little couch potatoes, to the comfiest courtroom on the internet. I'm your host, Llama, and it's time for dramatic testimony, overruled objections, and absolutely unqualified opinions. So grab your snuggiest blanket, some delicious snacks, and get ready to watch court with your internet besties. This is Couch Court with Llama.
Me bring the jury.
Hello, everybody. Happy Fu Kong Friday. Happy
Good
Fu Kong
morning.
Friday. And special happy birthday to the lovely Miss Buffy. I think I point this way.
Yeah.
It is
I'm
Buffy's birthday.
1 year
today.
older.
1 year older, 1 year just as beautiful.
Aw.
So be sure you give her all the birthday love in chat today, or if you replay crew, drop it in the comments. Let her know that it is her special day. And not only is it Buffy's birthday, but it's also Big Brother Live Feed Day. It is like a sacred holiday for us.
Yay.
So
Can't wait.
I know. I was training last night, trying to stay up as late as possible with those West Coasters. So I went on and appeared with Echoes and Jeep Daddy and somehow went to bed at 5 o'clock in the morning. So, but we're here. We're here. That's right. Fukia, happy birthday on Fukong Friday.
Thank you.
All the stars aligned for
Chat
you
is so
today.
sweet. I know. It was a Friday. It was Big Brother, even though they played in our faces last night.
Mhm. We'll
Played
talk
in our
about it.
faces.
Yes.
Well, I mean, we might as well.
Starting off with a Llama rant early, huh? Yeah, no, we're huge Big Brother fans, in case you don't know. Like live feeder watchers. The show is stupid. I hate it. It's the cheesiest, dumbest thing ever, but it's part of the thing, so you got to watch it. But the live feeds is the real show. It's the real show. And for us, that starts at 9:30 p.m. tonight Eastern. But if you're into Big Brother, maybe you're new, maybe you're like, what is all this live feed nonsense? Do you like to see people get paranoid? Do you like to see them get crazy? Do
I
you like
do.
to see them get all locked in the house together with all these different personalities and all these secret conversations? If you do,
Are you messy and just like to watch it? It does feel a little weird if you're not used to the live streams, because you're literally just watching people like they're just in a fish tank and you're just watching them.
It's amazing.
It feels wrong, but it's so
not.
fascinating.
It's not. So 24/7 live feeds. Well, they sleep sometimes. I don't know. Maybe this cast will be early. I don't know what I want. We need somebody to take official notes for us for when they do wake up and we're on. But anyway, if we're not streaming, you can find us in the Courtyard Discord server where we watch the live feeds together. We talk about BB nonstop all day, every day. And last night we watched the episode together. Tonight we'll be watching the BB Unlocked. Ugh, I don't even want to after what they did to us last night. And then the live feeds right after. So come join us there, because that's going to be Buffy and I's life for the next 3 days. And the fact that we didn't cancel all of our shows, that's how much we love you guys. I was this close last night when I thought Rachel was coming on again. I was like,
when
all
they
right,
tricked us into thinking we were getting Rachel again. And I was like, what? And then I was like, no, she acting funny.
She acted
It's just
funny.
weird. She wasn't acting a certain
She
way
didn't
that
come
I
in with the
expected. I was like,
bag.
something's up.
She didn't come in with a big bag, but it was a fun time. So if you want to do that, join our Discord server. If you don't know how Discord works, that's okay. We can help you out. It's not that terribly difficult, but somebody can definitely help you out, get the gist of it. But anyway, if you're wondering what we're going to be doing this weekend, it's going to be exactly that. Exactly that. I'll be writing. I have a whole monitor here dedicated to Big Brother live feeds. That's what my third. It's unplugged right now because it doesn't like when I stream for some reason. But all gonna be Big Brother right here at all times. Probably even while we're live, we'll be like listening and watching.
When our
We'll put on
eyes
it.
go like this and be like, girl, they're fighting.
They're fighting. They're fighting.
Because Angela's in the house.
Somebody took a 3-hour shower and fucked up the charcuterie board. No, it's a fun time. It's weird, but it's fun. But anyway, thank you all for being here. We are discussing Laura Owens today. Yesterday was a Bricks and Minifigs day, and it was a very long and exciting day. If you haven't watched our Bricks and Minifigs, our Bam v Reckless Spin coverage, you should. That's all been moved over to the new channel, Couch Court with Llama, which I do have the chats open for both of them. And I appreciate all of you over there chatting in the new channel at Couch Court with Llama. We are eventually permanently going to just only be streaming there, not anytime super soon, but I recommend going and subscribing, hitting the notification bell there, because once we hit that YouTube magic number that I can't remember what it is right now, this show will be exclusively on there. You can find the link for the new channel in chat. I think it's pinned. You can also find it in the description of the video or on this little banner. It's you can tell which channel it is when you look it up. But do at Couch Court with Llama because it is kind of hard to find the actual channel first because of the names of all of our shows. But if you could do that, that would be amazing. You know, we got over 100 subs yesterday total, like 115 or something. So if we could get 200 by Monday, that would be amazing. So if you have like 7 different accounts and want to sub, I'd really appreciate it. Did it. And then we took our significant other's phones and we're like, sub, thanks, here's your phone back. So you can totally do that. Anyway, let's say good morning to our friends today, shall we? We got Rochelle. Hello, good morning. She's first in chat, ready to go today. And Mary, you were with us last night for Big Brother. You are a
Nice.
newbie, and we're so excited to have you with us doing
We will
that. It's really
explain
fun.
it all to you ad nauseum.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if the Raptor is going to be around for the whole season. I was hoping it's the 18th house guest.
Girl, you know that they always introduce something like in the first week, and then all of a sudden it just disappears. And we
Yeah.
do so, it changes all the time. We expect the unexpected.
I can see both chats, PGT, because I have that sort of power. I don't see them here, but I can also see them on the other two that I have open. But you guys can't see each other for right now. But that'll all change very soon. So, hello, Cindy. Good morning to you. April, good morning. Happy Fukong Friday to everybody.
It is
Angie,
Fukong
good
Friday.
morning. Nadia, good morning to you. Happy Friday. I hope you'll have some good weekend plans. We told you ours. Those are our plans from now on. We don't do anything else with our lives. We get our snacks. Oh, and when they do like the endurance comps where they could be up doing whatever for like hours, we do have like a slumber party on the Discord
Oh, yeah.
server
We
with
will
full
stay up
all-nighters
all
and
night
everything.
for the pressure cooker.
Right? Yes, Mary, we are live. Oh, thank you for opening up both chats. We really appreciate engagement on both. If you could at least like the video on both, that would be really, really amazing. So you're on. Oh, you guys are so nice.
I
Oh,
know,
you guys
aren't
are
they?
the
They're so
best.
supportive. We have the
I
best
know.
chat.
We really, really do. We really, really do. We mean it.
We can
Hello,
definitely
Enid.
see you, Savage. Just because you're talking shit in the other channel doesn't mean we can see you. Those screams come directly here.
Directly here. That's right. No, I'm just kidding. Hello, PGT. Good morning to you. Excuse me. Sorry. Again, I was up till like 5 o'clock in the morning. So, hello, Bells. I don't think I said I do you yet, but whatever. I'll do it again because I like you. Hello, Echoes. Had a late night. Sure did, buddy. Sure did. I mean, honestly, I really enjoy talking with Echoes and Jeep Daddy just on a personal level or, whatever it is we're talking about. I really enjoy my conversations with them. Last night we kind of had like a Llama learns about Mormonism 101. I took notes. I don't know if I'm going to understand them as much today as I was yesterday, but I'm going to do my best for the whole BAM things. Oh, I was talking about that. So yesterday, if you have not gotten to Bricks and Minifigs and you don't give a shit about Big Brother, fine. But if you could go watch all of our Bricks and Minifigs coverage this weekend, what is that thing crawling on my screen? That's weird. Oh, I switched us. Whoops. Oh, I forgot my screen is touch screen. Oh, exciting. You should get caught up on the Bricks and Minifigs drama saga, as we are going to start covering that more and more. We're still going to cover Laura. I think Laura will probably just be on Fridays for a little while so we can get caught up on the other one. Because we are at a point in the Laura story where we can kind of slow down a little bit. Well, obviously, we still have so much more to go, but there's not like
Right.
that boom, boom, boom. We need to get through all this stuff to get to this hearing or, all of that. So finally, we can just be like, okay, we can digest it. Plus, it's a lot of David and Laura and the dumb shit they say, which I love. I love hearing it. I really, really do. But it might break my brain if I read too much back to back. So, if you're not caught up on the bricks and minifigs, I really, really recommend it, especially if you're here for Laura Owens. There are a lot of things that we find interesting about this that I think you will find interesting about it as well. It's much bigger than Lego, and it's much bigger than Reckless Ben. It's much bigger than Bam. You guys are gonna love it. You love complicated stories. I know you do. That's why we're all besties here. So catch up on that. Yesterday we had an interview with the last relic, who was incredibly nice. We had a really good time with him. We were on for like 3 hours with him. But he was a former Bricks and Minifig franchise owner, and his story is it sucks because it didn't just happen to Crystal and Ben in the story. If you know a little bit about the story, it happened to him too around the same time. Well, not necessarily the same exact stories and stuff, but still this BAM takeover that didn't make any sense, lost a lot of money, uh, things taken right out from him. It was a very, very fascinating interview. Not to toot our own horn. As a matter of fact, he just talked most of the time. I was like, I got nothing. You tell us your story. And it was a very interesting story as well. And we really appreciate him coming on and sharing that with us because, you know, it's it sucks, it sucks a lot. And so go give that a watch this weekend. Get caught up because we'll probably do that more in the following weeks. So you don't want to miss out on that. Plus, you get to see our cute little Lego things. In the morning, Reckless Ben had released part 3. So there's a lot to catch up before you get too behind y'all. All right, because it moves kind of crazy. Hello, Bruce. Hello, and Wallace. More birthday love for Buffy. Oh, I love that. Again, you guys are like the sweetest.
Thank you so much, y'all. You're-
Supporting the coffee cartels today. No, it's the Alani cartels. Well, we're not sponsored. We like Alani. If you like refreshing, delicious energy drinks that don't have the horrible aftertaste of, say, Monster and Red Bull, and it just tastes like candy, and you have to remind yourself you can only have one. Don't be crazy.
I know. It's so hard because I'm
It's
like,
so
I
hard,
want to drink all this and I need another one.
right? These
So
are
good,
cotton
though.
candy flavored
And look,
and delicious.
10 calories.
Oh, yeah, and they're gluten-free, vegan, which I don't really care about any of that. There's a lot of bee stuff in there. I don't know.
Vitamins.
It is 200 milligrams of caffeine,
It is a
but I'll tell
lot
you
of
what.
caffeine.
I'll tell you what, though. I can open these one because I'm a huge coffee drinker. Everybody knows that. By the way, we are not sponsored by Alani, but if you happen to know anybody that works at Alani, we are ready to go. All right. Maybe women in their 40s are their targeted audience because we're older. Um, but we're ready to pedal for some free Alanis. I'll be quite honest with
Look,
you.
Alani, I wear the chemical compound for caffeine as a necklace.
See?
I'm just saying, if you ever wondered
See?
what that symbol was, I'm committed.
No, I mean, I didn't even make coffee this morning. If that tells you anything, I didn't make any coffee. I had time to make coffee, but I was like, I'll just have it's cutting back on my coffee drinking because I do drink like a pot of coffee a day at least by like 1. So, anyway, well, thank you, April. Oh, you are so nice. This is I didn't care today. This is I need to wash my hair because it's been 3 days hair. So thank you. All right, so let's get in. Hi, hello, everybody coming in. You guys are amazing. Let's get in because we have some what dumb shit does David say today for FuCon Friday? Because why not? Why not? So let me we stopped in the middle of his first. Well, first of all, where are we on the timeline? We are on July 8th, 2024.
Oh, so close to being right on the day.
Well, if we get to the next one, it's July 12th. So it's pretty
Look
well,
at
it's
that.
in between, right? Oh, I gotta fix all my stuff. It's all messed up. So we had left off with David had filed a notice of change of judge for cause. He wanted a new judge for the trial because Judge Mata's daddy was there and he thought she wasn't fair. It's kind of weird to file it afterwards, but okay. I
I've
thought it was
never heard
weird.
that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't even have it pulled up. Come on, Llama. What is it? It's Friday. Get it together. I got
Well,
Big Brother on the brain.
we partied last night.
I did party last night. I didn't. Oh, yeah. If you are part of our Big Brother Fantasy League picks for Bracketology, your picks are due at 7:59 p.m. Eastern today. By the way, I told you all we're nerds.
Draft picks.
So he's asking for a new judge. We ended right before what is now his affidavit. David's affidavit. That's kind of fun when you say it like that. In support of a change of judge for cause. So this is I don't know why it's any different than what it was before, but okay. It probably isn't. But since we're all a little rusty, we're going to go ahead and read it anyway. We'll get through that. Then this does come attached with like 36 pages of exhibits, but they're all repeats except for like 3 pages. So we'll just read those 3 pages. And then maybe a motion to vacate the judgment because he not only does he end up wanting a new judge, he wants a new trial. He wants a motion to alter the judgment. He wants a motion to exceed page limits in his 32-page motion.
Oh my
So we'll
God.
get into that today, whether or not we finished them? I don't know. I don't know. I told you to put this off till 2:00.
Yeah,
No
she
way.
did.
I was up and ready to go.
She was. She was here before I was.
Yeah. She was like, "Are you up yet?" I was like, "Girl, I've been sitting here for 20 minutes, ready to go." I love the disappointment in your voice about Llama staying up too late. I know. It's
I know. I'm
only
like her mom. It's weird. I'm like, you didn't stay up so
Oh.
late.
No, Amos, by the way, we could not hear you. By the way, you left me a message. I figured that was easier just to say no. We did not hear you. I don't know if you said anything. That's weird. Okay. Let's get into dumb shit David says today, shall we? Okay. I, David S. Gingras, hereby swear and affirm under penalty of perjury as follows. 1. My name is David S. Gingras. Well, okay. Good job, David.
Thank you for the
You know,
introduction.
Thank you. Thank you. I am a United States citizen, okay, a resident of the state of Arizona, and am over the age of 18, okay. And if called to testify in court or other proceeding, I could and would give the following testimony, which is based upon my own personal knowledge. Wait, so is he becoming a witness in his own case or what? I'm so confused. I'm so impressed he knows his own name.
Oh, he
Oh,
definitely knows his own name. Do you know he stares in the mirror and says, I am David S. Gingras, Esquire.
why the S?
Stupid.
Well, I just mean like, like, does he need to write S on every is there a reason for I mean, his middle name is what, Scott? I don't know if it is or not. I think I guessed it.
It's stupid.
It's stupid.
Sorry, David.
Sorry, David, but still it's stupid. Uh, it's just like, why the middle initial? I don't think the other attorneys did that. It wasn't like Omar. I don't know what his middle initial is. I don't know what it is because he didn't put it. Or wouldn't
Because
now that I think about
it
it.
makes you sound so much more elite and prestigious. And, if you have your middle initial and your full
Oh,
name.
okay.
I don't ever sign anything like Buffy S. Slayer.
It would be a T for the.
It's just true. It's TV.
Buffy Slayer. Okay. So he's a licensed attorney, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. This isn't important. As explained below, I have cause to believe, and on these grounds, I do believe that on account of bias, prejudice, or other interest, the judge currently assigned to this matter, Honorable Julie A. Mata, is unable to act fairly and impartially, and is unable to provide Laura Owens with a fair trial, including a fair retrial, which Ms. Owens is currently requesting. I don't know about all this, David. I don't know about all this, but okay. For these reasons, Laura requests that the family court presiding judge, Honorable Rhonda Fisk, find that Judge Mata is disqualified from all further proceedings in this action, and then that the case be immediately reassigned to a judge pursuant to this family law. Okay. Yeah, Phil. Happy Food Kong Friday to you too. Love Food Kong Friday. It's my favorite day. Let's see. Case summary and procedural background. All right. This case began with a petition to establish paternity filed pro se by Laura on August 1st, 2023. In her petition, she claimed she had sexual relations with him on the 20th, and she learned she was pregnant 11 days later on May 31st. She tests positive all these different times. We're not going to go over all of those. It doesn't mean shit. No matter how much David wants to say it, doesn't really matter. After Laura informed Clayton of these positive tests on June 19th, Clayton invited Laura to his home. She pees on a stick and it's positive. It's disputed whether or not she did it in front of Clayton, like she claims, or Clayton says no, she shut the door. She didn't want me looking in, that's fine. In any event, the third test was also positive. Two more positive tests, one on August, no, I'm sorry. After two more positive tests, the parties were unable to reach an agreement on how to deal with the situation. So Laura files this thing pro se on August 1st. Remember, she's all like, I passed to sex and thought I was miscarrying on the 23rd, but I talked to a telehealth person and I just decided instead of going to the hospital, I'm just going to pee on a pregnancy test to see if I'm still pregnant or if I had a miscarriage. But there wasn't that much blood, so don't worry about it because it makes sense. On August 21st, Clayton filed a pro se response denying the paternity. In response, Clayton claimed only oral sex occurred between the parties, not sexual intercourse, and he further alleged this entire petition is made up by Laura. Yeah, we're always love girl. Hi, Wendy. Welcome in. Hello, Tony. Can anyone else believe those grifters get another freak? Oh, yes. Oh my God. I forgot about, I've had to take in so much news the last couple days. Did you know that, Buffy? They gave them until they moved their foreclosure to the end of September, the 29th, 2 days after my birthday.
Oh,
Which is wild.
really?
That's what I read. That's what I read in the Discord because I haven't got to listen to that stuff yet. So that's wild.
I mean,
Right? Exactly, text packet. That's fine. Just pee on a stick. You'll be fine. It doesn't matter. So fucking stupid.
guess it gives them a little extra time to find a place to live, I guess.
No, I think who was it? Was it Tiff's? No, I was a Patch. I don't know. Because everything's a blur these last couple of weeks. But somebody was saying, well, she could try to like sue the mortgage company or something. I don't know. I don't know how any of that
Oh,
stuff works.
good luck with that.
But as another delay tactic, they're going to find another delay tactic. Why did they give her another 2 weeks or 2 months? I mean, is it so they could look into things more, or I'm interested. We have no idea. Probably California would be my guess, but who knows? Who knows? Those pesky or Owens are. I don't know how they get out of their shit. It's wild to me. I don't get out of shit.
Some people step in shit and come out smelling like a rose. I step in shit, come out smelling like shit.
Covered in it. So cakes in my hair and everything. Like, oh,
And I track it all through the house.
So I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they deserve 2 more months, but okay. Now, Laura claims that while the matter was pending, she had a blood test done on October 16th, 2023, which confirmed yet again she was pregnant. But the test results also suggested the pregnancy was not viable. It was likely to end in a miscarriage. And no, she did not then go to an OBGYN to get an ultrasound. I don't know, to check and see. No, there are no visits to anybody during this several months. In case you're new here from our band friends. On November 14th, 2023, Laura was seen by an OBGYN facility called Mom Doc, where it was confirmed she was no longer pregnant, or just it's like the first time anybody's checked. So there's that. After learning she was no longer pregnant, Laura filed nothing further in this case and she took no actions to prosecute the matter any further. Well, she's trying to talk to Clayton, but he didn't talk to her. So she was just like, whatever. I'm not going to tell you that my twins that I'm pregnant with by you didn't make it because that's what one does. No, she's so stupid. When did that happen? What is today? Friday? Was it
I don't
Wednesday or
know anymore what day it
Thursday?
is.
Yeah, I don't either, to be quite honest with you. It was either Wednesday or Thursday that came out. I don't think it was yesterday. It couldn't have been yesterday because I did not do any I didn't have time to do very much perusing in the Discord server about the victims of Laura Owens one to catch up on that. I saw there was a lot of chatter. But I did remember seeing that and was like, scoff. And then I was like, all right, I got to go do a show or something. So,
See, when I get overwhelmed with information, my brain just shuts down. It goes blue screen of death, and then I can't do anything but unplug it. So
Oh.
no, I just don't know.
I could absolutely be wrong, but everybody's pretty accurate on that subreddit. So I trust I trust them being like, this is what's happening because they're all, super into it. So it was wild. Did they release the audio on that yet, chat? Because if so, I have not listened to it yet. I think we're waiting for the audio or something. Anywho, so she claims she had this test, blah 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 blah. After on December 4th, court administration issued a notice placing the matter on the inactive calendar and scheduling the matter for dismissal because for February 2nd, because nothing. Her and Clayton filed an injunction against harassment against her. She filed a order of protection against him. Neither one of those were before the family court. They were different cases in front of different judges. And so when she filed this one, months had went by and literally nothing was happening with it. Now, as noted above, when the case was initially filed, neither party was represented by counsel. I don't know why that's super important to say, but okay. Laura knew exactly what the fuck she was doing, but she doesn't know how to file dismissal papers, guys. Just to let you know, she's not a lawyer. And she's probably, I don't know, how many motions or how much shit that she filed pro se do you think we've read? Well over 200 at least in all
Like
of
the
cases.
majority until what recently? I mean, she had a carousel or whatever, rotating lists of lawyers, but they didn't stick around long.
No.
And then she would represent herself in between until she found this guy on the back of a Craigslist ad or something. I don't know.
Hi, Stringer Bell. Hi. Welcome,
Back of
welcome.
a magazine,
Hello.
maybe in the classifieds.
Hello, Bella. Well, I'm on speed. I haven't drank on my Alani yet. I wonder what I sound at 2 times speed if I chug this.
I
It would
listen to
probably
everything
sound
on 2 times speed.
Buffy will be like, finally, you talk faster in real life. Oh my God. Jeez.
Oh, is this what I have to do? I have to get you really, really tired. You do the opposite. You talk really fast.
Yep. Exactly that. Exactly that. So he's like, these people represent pro se. Laura didn't know how to file dismiss papers because she's just, dumb. But don't mind all this other stuff she filed that she figured out. So both of them remained pro se throughout the proceedings until December 12th when Clayton retained counsel Greg Woodnick, with no middle initial, appeared in the case. Mr. Woodnick immediately began filing pleadings, including a motion to amend Clayton's answer to the petition filed on December 12, 2023, and a motion for everybody get their drinks. Rule 26 sanctions filed on January 2nd, 2024.
I wonder what that would taste like with like shots of like vodka in it. Can you mix it? Is that really bad for your central nervous system to have caffeine and alcohol?
I mean, I may have a history of, drinking Red Bull and vodka. I have a bottle of vodka in my kitchen.
I was just wondering because
I'll
I
report
do
back
know
to
Red
you.
Bull and vodkas are a thing.
Yeah.
I feel like this would
Oh,
be
yeah.
like nothing different.
It's
Actually,
not
probably
the
tastes
smartest of choices.
better because it's sweeter.
It's not the smartest of the choices, but no, I
Yeah, I
bet
hear
this is
it's pretty
fucking
bad
delicious.
for your inside nervous system or whatever.
Probably.
Taking
Those
a
were back
depressant
in
and a
my
stimulant at the same time.
well,
Little
that's
chaotic.
true. Little chaotic. It could be worse, I suppose. I'll report back to you. I'll let you know. I'll take one for the team and do an experiment.
I am
since I'm the
so
drinker.
sorry I said anything out loud. She's like,
Don't
I'm
be.
testing this theory at noon.
I'm testing this theory at noon. It's Buffy's birthday and she doesn't drink, so I will drink, excuse me, for her. Why not? It's fine. Just kidding. So, is this your birthday wish? I think it is. Let's see. Mr. Woodnick filed these pleadings without making any attempt to meet and confer with Laura as required by family law rule, and he moved for Rule 26 sanctions. Okay. Where was I? Without ever providing written notice to Laura of her right to withdraw her petition required by family law. Who cares? Who cares? He took it away. Why are you still harping on this, David? I know he's using it to be like, nobody filed for sanctions and the judge should not have awarded them $150,000. But still, oh my God. At
What's your
least
point,
complain about
David?
something else. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. I forgot it. We had all those. So that brings me joy. What's your point, David? Shortly after, Laura retained counsel, Alexis Linville, who appeared on December 22nd, filed a motion to dismiss. Days later, Ms. Linville withdrew from this matter with Laura's consent on January 2nd, but bet your ass she filed a bar complaint immediately afterwards against her own attorney, like she always does. I was first retained to represent Laura on Monday, March 25th. Prior to this, I did not know Ms. Owens and had not represented her in any other matters. I also did not know respondent Clayton Echard, and I knew nothing about this matter or any other disputes between Ms. Owens and Mr. Echard. Does he go through and talk about whether or not he's a Bachelor fan or wait, when we first learned about him, David, didn't he say he was a big Bachelor fan until what the one host like got taken off the show or something?
I believe he
think he
mentioned
did.
it at one time, but he said that was a blog post for a different day, and we never got it.
Oh, David, we never got it. We should go through and mark all the stories he didn't tell us. Maybe like,
and can we email him? And he said we could reach out.
I want to hear the rest of the story.
Be like, sir, I just want to hear your thoughts on the Bachelor show and why you stopped watching. I don't really care about anything else, actually.
Right? We don't care about The Bachelor. We don't know anything about The Bachelor. I don't. Literally never watched The Bachelor. Obviously, we're Big Brother fans. And we're not ashamed to admit it.
Nope.
But yeah, we should make a list.
Maybe after last night's episode.
Well,
I'm sorry if you watched
the
last
show.
night's episode and then you go, what the fuck? And look, we're all embarrassed by that.
We are. We're always embarrassed by the show. The show is embarrassing. Okay. I don't understand why it's so fucking bad, but it's the live feeds. That's the real show. Don't even worry about all that stupid, dumb shit they do on TV 3 days a week. It's unbelievable, quite frankly. It's not necessary. Oh,
This stream is gonna go sideways. We're just like Laura Owens, but also Big Brother. It's gonna be bad.
it's
I
our
don't know why we just
therapy
don't have a
session.
separate stream
I know.
for Big Brother.
That's exactly what I thought last night afterwards. I was like, fuck, we're gonna have to start a whole new channel. So we have a place to yell at the Big Brother producers. So maybe, who knows? When we're gonna have time to do it? I don't know. It doesn't matter. We'll just sit here and watch it, I guess, and talk about it at the same time. I don't know. Anyway, back to this, not Big Brother. We got it all on the brain. We're still processing the trauma that we saw. You know what was kind of fucked up, Buffy? Is that, you know how, sorry guys, I know I just said we're moving on, but we're not. But I thought I saw this last night. Somebody pointed it out in Reddit that, you know how at the beginning they did the in memory of for Mickey from last season who passed away. And then the last shot of the show is showing dead skeleton Rachel is the last, like, what? And I was like,
I
that
didn't even.
is what happens.
That
I
was
was
a
like,
little
oh,
yucky. But see, it didn't click for me because I was still just shocked by the cringe of that last like
yeah,
5 minutes, 10
I
minutes of the
know.
show. But
I was
then,
like,
yeah,
they did do that.
ooh, they did.
Ugh, that was
Yikes,
so ridiculous. Anyway,
man.
back to dumb shit David said, which is about as dumb as the Big Brother producers do. Don't worry. We're allowed to complain about it. We've earned it. Um, so summary of media and public attention. Is he going to be like, yes, my client went to the press? Is he going to say that? I don't think so. We'll find out. Despite being an otherwise simple and short-lived paternity matter, this case quickly gained local, national, and even international media attention and massive public scrutiny. There appear to be two main reasons for this. Oh, okay. What are they, David? First, Clayton is arguably famous. Arguably famous as a result of his recent appearance on a nationally televised reality TV dating program called The Bachelor. Okay. Is he arguing that Clayton is famous or isn't famous? Because in order for your argument already, you have to believe that he is famous.
I believe it's arguably famous.
Okay. Okay.
Did
Write this in our
I
notes
clear that up for you?
to email David. Okay, David, what do you mean by arguably famous?
I
Thanks.
feel like I'm just gonna walk around and be like, I'm arguably famous.
That
I'm
can
gonna
be
walk around.
that can be our new Big Brother channel name. Arguably famous. Yes. All right, so this media attention is relevant and important to understand the basis for this. Where's the second part? Where was part 2? You said 2 reasons.
You
We're
said
on
2 reasons.
is important to understanding the basis for this notice because it appears the trial judge, Julie Mata, allowed the significant media hype and public attention to overwhelm her better judgment, eventually causing her to engage in conduct which violated Laura's right to due process, including her right to have this matter heard by a fair and impartial jurist. Because that key issue is key to understanding what happened here and grounds for disqualification raised by Laura. This subject is discussed in some detail below. The first one should have been your client literally went to the tabloids and the press, in her own words, to put pressure on Clayton she wanted the public to put pressure on him to cooperate with her for this paternity case. That's what your client did, but okay. I need you to read this because I gotta go get socks. My feet are cold. They're so cold.
Where did you
really
leave off
cold.
at? Sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. Part 21
I just
here.
listened to your voice.
Aw, thanks. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm listening though. And I don't think there's any BJs here.
Oh, no. It's coming.
It's wow.
Word choice.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. For anyone who is not familiar with the show, The Bachelor is a long-running reality TV dating show that first aired on ABC in 2002. The show involves a single male star, the titular bachelor who is presented with a number of female contestants, usually around 25, from which to choose a potential fiance. In addition to The Bachelor involving a single male lead, the show has several spin-off series, including The Bachelorette. I feel like you're writing a description, like are you pitching the show? Are you trying to sell me on the show? It's like, thank you. Over the course of a season, which lasts for many weeks, The Bachelor goes on various group and individual dates with female contestants. And at the end of each show, The Bachelor chooses which women to keep and which to send home in a rose ceremony. Or
You know
he
what?
selects.
David could go on The Golden Bachelor. Isn't that a show? How funny
He's
would
in
that be?
mourning. That is.
Oh, yeah, that's
is
right. That was
super
not
inappropriate.
appropriate. Yeah, it was. I just remembered that. I'm sorry, that wasn't appropriate. But someday, if you want to,
I was
you know,
joking. I was joking. I was joking. I wasn't.
it was
really
probably
just
too soon for that. I did not factor in what
too
happened
soon.
there. So sorry.
I mean,
I've got like 5 hours of sleep. We're fine.
we're functioning at. Llama gives us the brain drain, the battery drain percentage daily as it goes along. It's like
That's
I'm
true.
functioning at 20%. She's like at 5%. She's on the backup supply. She's plugged it in, trying to recharge.
I'm arguably awake right now.
I believe that. Oh, Lord. Okay, so there's a rose ceremony where he selects his preferences by asking, "Will you accept this rose?" See, that's cheesy. It's so cheesy, which is why I'll never watch this show. Also, it just seems oogie. Anyway, not to say anything about anybody who does enjoy The Bachelor. To each their own.
That's right.
I watch stupid reality Big Brother, which
there's a raptor
you do
and a
see him
volcano.
But we also do see the hookups. So, like, it can get real gross. Real fast.
Oh, I hate the show
Anyway.
so much. I hate them. Oh, my God. Anyway.
Ideally, a season may end with a marriage proposal to the last woman remaining. Does anybody actually get married? Or is this like,
Yeah.
I don't know. They actually get married?
I think there's a few couples that have. I think.
How long
I'm
did
pretty
those
sure.
marriages
Yeah.
last?
I don't know. Hi, Boots. Book on Friday. I don't know. There's
I feel
probably
like it's a show. And like, do you really know that person? I don't know.
yeah, they do, because that's right. You did not watch that Real Housewives of Long Island because they had Ashley and Jared. He might have been a bachelor or bachelor. I don't know. There's lots of bachelor spinoffs, but anyway, they met there and they're married. So I know one, and I only know that because of Real Housewives.
It just seems like a rocky foundation to start.
Oh, Trista Wren, only one in 20
See,
years.
I'm
Over
telling
20
you,
years?
I don't feel like it's a good, solid foundation for a relationship to start.
Wow,
I'm
that's
sure there's an
not
exception.
good. It's like,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yikes.
Hmm.
If you like
Yeah.
Survivor, there's 2 survivors on Big Brother this year.
There are 2 Survivor people.
Yeah, Rick Devens and Dee.
But we don't technically know that till tonight, I think.
Well,
We have
spoilers.
to pretend like we didn't read the spoilers. So if you're a Big Brother watcher and you didn't know that, sorry.
No, sorry.
Sorry, not
Just kidding.
sorry.
Okay, so there's a few, but there's not very many, which is
No.
very
Not surprising at
interesting.
all to me.
No, but okay. It's weird if your premise is like love.
It's not.
like,
It's not. You can't really know somebody, but that's not love. That's speed
Well,
dating and then getting a marriage proposal at the end of it.
arguably love.
It's arguably love. Interesting. See
Okay.
what you did there. So, do you want me to finish or you want to pick up?
Yeah, go ahead.
Or did you talk a lot yesterday?
I can keep going.
It's up to you. Clayton appeared as the star of season 26 of The Bachelor which aired on ABC from January 3rd to March 15th, 2022. As a result of his appearance on this popular show, watched by millions of viewers, Clayton gained some degree of nationwide fame. I don't
Arguably.
think it's the kind nationwide dislike, maybe.
That's true.
And his role on the show was heavily promoted and advertised by ABC, as is true of all seasons of the show.
Okay. So there's a few that hooked up and got together and are still together and have kids and stuff. And yeah, hey, I love a good train wreck. I am team fun feeds always for Big Brother. It's more chaos, the better. I love watching it happen. It's amazing. So I get that. I get that. It never works because if you are a bachelor, you have too many choices. And if you're on The Bachelorette, your male ego isn't in it for love, but to win. So you lie, cheat, and deceive. Oh, are there fights? You remember the shows Rock of Love and Flavor of Love? You remember those train wrecks?
I
The
didn't get
days.
a.
You did.
I didn't
They're
get to watch
still on
those.
I think they're on Paramount Plus.
But they were originally aired like on MTV, right?
Either that or VH1. I think it was
Yes.
VH1.
I don't know when those aired, but
Like the early aughts, like 2001, probably. I was
yeah,
definitely
no.
still in high school, so. But
No, I didn't watch that.
oh
I
man,
was, if it
wild.
was 2002, I missed a lot between
Yeah,
2000 and 2001 because I
yeah.
was gone.
Interesting. There's Clayton with his puppy photo, which is supposed to apparently make you not. I mean, how nice of a guy does he look there with all the puppies? I don't know why he chose this picture. They had to have other promo pictures, and David picked the cutest one, which is weird, but okay. We're supposed to believe he's a liar and an asshole and a deadbeat dad. But look at all his puppies. They're so cute.
Yeah, I
Now,
bet he's mean to those puppies. But
so this leads to the second aspect of this case, which caused it to gain far more media public attention than normal. As the previous star of a nationally televised TV show like The Bachelor, Clayton has a large and highly devoted fan base, including many followers on social media. For example, Clayton currently has nearly 300,000 followers on Instagram. See his Instagram link, and more than 60,000 followers on TikTok. So we're just not gonna bring up what Laura did at all. The first main reason, that probably she wouldn't have done that. These wouldn't have been as big of a deal. Oh, thank you, Dream Sigils.
I saw that. Thank you.
That's so nice of you. Thank you for the super
Thank you.
chat and the support. I always try not to say signals. I know it's sigils, but my brain is always delayed there. But thank you. That's so kind of
Aw,
you.
makes my heart so big.
Tony says David Gingras was jealous of Clayton, was younger, stronger, sexier, and what a old middle-aged man wished he still was. So he wanted to bring Clayton down a peg. He goes about it in the weirdest way. I'll say that. How do you join Discords? You have an account? The mods will drop the Discord link in there. Go ahead and join. We are there. We are going to be there a lot. We do lots, and we're watching House of the Dragon too on Sunday nights. So even if Big Brother's not your thing, but House of Dragon is, we watch that in there all together. We stream it, everything. So let's see. All right, we're done with that. These facts, Clayton's fame, and the huge popularity of The Bachelor, coupled with the extremely odd allegations in this case that Laura faked being pregnant with Clayton, have caused this otherwise simple case to gain a massive amount of public scrutiny and attention from local, national, and international news media. But again, Laura started it. How are you going to leave that out?
Yeah, they always forget to include that. Like, it's convenient how they forget that part.
Very convenient. Very convenient that she dropped a Dropbox on Reddit, on the Bachelor Reddits, and brought all the attention to that, the tabloids, everything.
Yeah,
Hi, Lainey.
it's very weird. It's very weird how they just forget to mention that.
Mm-hmm.
I
In
think
addition,
Woodnick should mention it more, honestly.
more. Because it's not, in my opinion, it's not arguably that this isn't Laura's own doing. It is. There's no argument to be had there. In addition to being widely covered by traditional news outlets, this case has also received massive attention on social media, including sites like Reddit, again, your client's fault, Twitter, and YouTube, among others. For instance, anonymous fans of Clayton have created social media pages focused entirely on this case, including a Twitter account using the hubristic subrequest. Oh, look at you with your big words. Justice for Clayton, or JFC. The
Oh,
JFC Twitter account has posted obsessively about this case nearly 3,500 times. One example of which is
you
shown below.
counted?
Right? Also, you've had more blog posts about this. You are not in the free and clear, David. Oh my God, you have written so many blog posts about this. It's ridiculous. You should know better, first of all. So look at this. Shout out to the Seeking Justice for all victims of Laura Owens, who we love because they do share our streams on Twitter all the time. I hear, because I don't have social media, which is
They,
also why I'm not a fan of Clayton. I mean, I don't have a problem with the guy, but I would not say I'm a fan. I don't even watch a show. I just I don't like people getting fucked over, but okay. Watermelon cooking on the 4th of July. That's cute. Wishing I just read wishing a happy and safe 4th of July to everyone but Laura Owens and David Gingras. He took offense to that. He was like,
oh,
damn, you hurt his
they
feelings,
don't want
guys.
me to have a happy day. What?
In addition, maybe if you didn't call them, oh my God, what did he call them? Oh, basically fucking morons.
Scum.
Oh, a lot of not nice things, David. A lot of not nice
I believe
things.
there was a lot of name calling in some of them blogs, bro.
Yeah, yeah. So, in addition to posts on Twitter, anonymous fans of Clayton have created websites devoted solely to this case. How dare you? And to promoting their belief that Clayton is somehow a victim who deserves justice. One such pro Clayton fan site is justiceforclayton.com. What is that one? Did y'all change the name of this one to Volo or something? Let's see where it leads us. Does it lead us anywhere? Oh, it's the wiki. Okay. It's the Justice for Clayton wiki page. Okay, I am very familiar with that one. All right. I just thought it was wiki. I didn't realize it was a .com. Anyway, which contains copies of all or substantially all pleadings filed in this case. How dare they do all of the pleadings filed in this case? But you guys, they're all about promoting their belief that Clayton's a victim. So, how dare they? And this site also contains a one-sided narrative, which highlights only those facts favorable to Clayton's version of events, while carefully avoiding any discussion of facts unfavorable to Clayton's narrative.
How is that possible if all the documents are being posted there? That's literally both sides of the argument.
That's what he called him, Jupiter Jane. Thank you. Total psychotic assholes. I was like, I knew there were 3 words to it. And I was like, oh, I can't remember which one it was. Thank you. Yeah, that's why they don't want you to have a happy 4th of July, David. It's kind of mean. Kind of mean.
I take offense with psychotic.
But so they're like, yeah, he's like, yeah, they put all the pleadings on the case and they're it can't all be true. It's in court. I don't understand how it's one-sided if they put both pleadings from each side on things. Okay. I don't know, maybe your client should have more proof about her version of events, but she doesn't. I mean, I will happily write she had 5 pregnancy tests, which were just P tests, because she's a shitbag human who I think, in my opinion, was lying about being pregnant and didn't bother going into the doctor, even though she allegedly has been pregnant a bazillion times, including alleged miscarriages. But this time she thought, no big deal. Is that what you want me to include, David? because I'll do that.
This needs to be your podcast name or a channel name, and I would take that quickly before somebody else does.
Psychotic for justice. That's perfect. That's perfect. Maybe that can be one of our nail polish colors. Psychotic purple. Psychotic for justice.
Oh,
purple.
I like it. I like it. We're getting
Oh.
we're gonna do a nail polish line. We're gonna figure it out.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think you. Maybe you were around last night for TCW, but Terry's legitimately looked into this. By the way,
Okay.
so that would be amazing. Anyway, put all your fun nail polish names in the chat, and we might use them. So let's see. Oh, it's all one-sided, and I don't like it. In addition to social media posts from his fans, Clayton himself has been extremely personally active in publicly promoting this case. His case, what an asshole, giving countless media interviews in which he tells his side of the story. How dare he? Clayton's attorney, Mr. Woodnick, has also published statements regarding this case, including a press release issued on March 7th, 2024, in which Mr. Woodnick accused Laura of fraud, suggesting she has been accused of fabricating pregnancies and doctoring medical evidence as a means to extort relationships several times, dating back 10 years. And now she has 14 felony charges for some of it. So there's that. It's all yours. Well, thank you. That's a very good question, Tony. Tony says, I want to know why someone would do a home pregnancy test to see if they are pregnant if they don't have regular periods, nor had one for months. I mean, yeah, I had like irregular periods for years. And if I was late, I was just never on time to care. You know what I mean?
Thank
Like,
y'all.
it wasn't.
I was saying thank you to the chat.
Oh, for all your birthday love. It is. It is her birthday. Today is the day.
Yep, I'm 50 years old today.
40 ounces of steel reserve for Buffy. Woo. Woo, girl.
Nice.
Woo. Yeah, I think it's weird that she was like tracking that. Just as somebody who's had a regular once, it just really was never my first go-to at all. So that's right. Today's Buffy's birthday, so let her know in the chat or the replay crew in the comments. Also, if you haven't yet, don't forget, we have a new Couch Court with Llama channel. The link is pinned in the chat in the description. Please go like and sub over there because eventually we'll be moving over there hopefully relatively soon.
It's my birthday wish.
It's your birthday. That's Buffy's birthday wish. All right. So go at Couch Court with Llama, subscribe, hit the notification bell because eventually we'll just be over there. And you don't want to miss us. No. No. Buffy is not 50.
I'm getting close.
You're not even middle 40 yet.
I'm 44.
Right? I mean, but still.
That's like literally tomorrow. I'll be 50.
That's not
Telling you, that's how it works.
Buffy.
It is how time works.
But she is still killing it. She is still killing it for 44. Isn't she a babe? She is a babe. Oh, wait, when do you get your haircut?
Tomorrow.
It's tomorrow. Oh,
It's
that's exciting.
tomorrow.
I can't wait. Oh, I'm so excited. What time?
9:30.
Oh, in the morning. Oh,
It's gonna be all day in the chair. My hair doesn't
All
like
right.
to lift color,
Mine.
so it's gonna be all day.
Yeah, when I go too, it's like 3 to 4 hours to cut my hair and dye it because there's a lot. But yeah, you'll be 45 on July 23rd. Yes, you guys are still babies.
Oh, yay! A fellow Julyer.
Yeah, she's birthday twins with Terry.
Oh, that's right.
So that's
Nice.
fun. Yes. Okay, so let's see. She's accused of being a liar who lies. In an attempt to respond to some of this one-sided narrative, here's the thing. It sounds like a one-sided narrative because your side doesn't make any sense and sucks. So that's why it's one-sided, because you don't have a good case. You'll be 70 July 18th. Well, get it, Cindy.
That is wow.
My little llama's birthday is next week.
That's
It's a lot of
amazing.
birthdays. In an attempt to respond to some of this one-sided narrative, acting at Laura's request and with her written permission, I have occasionally posted comments about this case online, primarily on my personal website, which they redacted, but I understand. He didn't redact this, I'm pretty sure. And on my Twitter account, redacted. The purpose of these comments has been primarily, if not exclusively, to respond to information being circulated about this case by Clayton, his lawyers, and/or his fan supporters, and also to tell you that he was on Dr. Phil. Okay.
Okay, I'll let you know.
All right.
In case you forgot, he's going to include a link to the video.
Right. When I post comments on either Twitter or my personal website, members of the public can and often do post responses, comments, replies. This point is important for reasons I will describe further below. Okay, well, that's on you for not shutting down your comments then. I mean, is it your first day on the internet or
It probably was. It just didn't work the way he thought it would.
no? Both of them really, it backfired on them. So
Yeah. The comments section doesn't really go the way you think it will sometimes.
no. I mean, how we had one comment yesterday for BAM, which was, I don't even know what they were saying. Did you ever leave that response back to them?
No, I didn't. I didn't. It wasn't on the new channel. It's on Terry's channel. And I didn't want to, I had to think twice about being mean.
Yeah.
But like I honestly wasn't sure if he was insulting us. He was insulting Ben. He was insulting Brooks and Minifigs. I didn't know what actually was happening.
It was very confusing. And AI lawyers are better than real lawyers, apparently. No.
We don't even need attorneys. We can just hire. We have AI. That was the gist of the conversation or the comment.
Pretty much.
And also we're a shill for something.
Yeah.
Or
I don't think so.
I wasn't sure who is the
didn't get a memo
about. It was very, very confusing.
I didn't get a memo about being a shill. Is there a guidebook or something? I don't know. If so, I didn't get it.
Was there supposed to be a paycheck involved in being a shill? Because we're getting
I think
screwed.
so. We are. We need to negotiate is what we need to do. All right. So now we're going to talk shit, apparently, about YouTubers Dave Neal and Megan Fox. Ooh, scary.
Uh-oh.
Before discussing the specific issues and conduct giving rise to Laura's request to disqualify Judge Mata, it is important to understand some of the other participants who will be mentioned further below. Two such participants are individuals named Dave Neal and Megan Fox. Uh-oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
I love all the name dropping he does of people. I do love, as we read these documents, to see certain people, like whether they're in chat or on screen or wherever, be mentioned in these documents. It's kind of like, oh shit, I didn't know we were in the presence of royalty. Like Jill was featured in one of her was it your ex post, Jill? I think it was. Didn't even know. It's very funny.
Yeah. Well, we're in the presence of very famous people. Feel privileged.
Yes, they're famous. We're arguably famous. I do not personally know either Dave Neal or Megan Fox, but during the course of this proceeding, I have become generally familiar with them. Did he email a bunch? Didn't he email Megan a bunch? Was this after this part or when? I feel like I heard Megan say that he had emailed her quite a few times, but I don't know when on the timeline that is. According to his YouTube channel, Dave Neal Comedian, Dave Neal is a stand-up comedian who lives in Tennessee. Dave also creates and publishes videos on YouTube nearly every day. How dare he?
Do you think he lost all credibility with the judge once they realized it was a stand-up comedian? Like, isn't this what comedians do?
Right, exactly. Like, okay, like, what are you complaining about? I don't understand. Also, why are people always like, oh, those fucking YouTubers? they're not serious about things whenever they want to be like, how dare they? He did email Megan a lot. Okay, so I thought so. Yes, she has the whole musical. All the Best musical, right? Is all of her emails from David that she put into a song, right? If I remember right. Yeah. I just didn't know when they occurred, but I love that. Do you want to have a phone call? Oh, yes, Dave has rented space in all of their heads. That's why she's so broke. It's the only place they have to live here come 2 months. Over the last several months, Dave Neal has obsessively published hundreds of hours of videos regarding this case. Again, often on a daily basis. Oh my gosh. As reflected on his YouTube channel below, these videos are generally almost universally devoted to viciously attacking Laura and often me, and to proclaiming that Clayton is a victim who deserves justice. Notably, Clayton has personally appeared in several of Dave Neal's videos, and it is clear that Dave Neal is not covering this case as a neutral journalist, but rather as a passionate, obsessive advocate for Clayton. I disagree. I went back and watched his coverage from the beginning. I didn't get through all 300 something videos, but I got there like 100. And he was, quite frankly, very fair. He was looking for the truth in things. He's very adamant about that. Dave was way fucking nicer dealing with her bullshit than we would have been. I'll tell you that. He even called her Jane Doe the whole time. And they were kind of shitbags. So, and how dare he want to, I don't know, talk about a very important story? They're just mad because Laura is not as popular among the masses as Clayton is. Besides, what are they going to talk about with Laura? Anyway, so there's Dave's channel. He has a whole playlist, by the way, if you want to watch his coverage from like the very beginning of it. Another YouTuber following this case is an individual using the name Megan Fox. Okay. Who I believe is a resident of New York State. I do not personally know Ms. Fox. I believe that name to be a pseudonym. Is it? Oh, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I just assumed that was her real name, but okay. But she has contacted me via email several times during this case. And I understand that she claims to be a journalist who publishes stories on an extreme far right wing news website. She has contacted you via email. David, don't make it sound like she's blowing up your email all the fucking time. Okay. She probably reached out like, hey, do you want to talk? That's not that weird. Excuse me. Um, let's see. The YouTubers and Redditors are being mean to us. They really want somebody to take the internet down, is what I've learned about them. Hi, Winks. Good morning. Good morning. It's not. That's her name. Okay, I thought that was a real name. I'm like, what? But okay. I mean, I also understand if some people want to change their name, but I was like, I'm pretty sure. Like,
No, it's
her
because
name.
the actress of Megan Fox, he doesn't believe that there can be two people with the same name.
Well, if she doesn't have a middle initial, so
See,
is it
and
even
that's
a real
what.
name? Yeah, I believe I heard her say that, yeah, she did reach out to him to, talk to him and have questions, but he was making it sound like she's a fucking, like, psychopath. I mean, I
She's
don't
a
know, Megan.
reporter.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
what
know,
reporters do.
right? Like, okay, all right. How dare she reach out? You want people to cover your story, your client's story, and you're like, but they were emailing me.
No, no,
Ugh.
no. She wasn't saying what they wanted her to say.
Yeah. Like Dave Neal, Megan Fox also creates and publishes videos on her YouTube channel here, Megan Fox at Megan Fox Writer. Like Dave Neal, Megan Fox is a passionate supporter of the JFC cause, and her videos are overwhelmingly devoted to exposing and destroying Laura while promoting the narrative that Clayton is an innocent victim who deserves justice. You know who else thinks Clayton's a victim, guys? State of Arizona. That's who. That's right. Whole state of Arizona.
Ooh, mic drop.
So, this is Asian like milk, David. David Neal and Megan Fox are mentioned because they are relevant to the issues raised herein. This is so because they attended the trial held in this matter on June 10th, 2024, as is their right. And after the trial, both appeared on video claiming to have, or speaking with others who have claimed to have, direct knowledge regarding certain improper conduct committed by Judge Mata during this trial, including the fact that Judge Mata allegedly engaged in improper ex parte discussions about this case with her father, who also personally attended the trial and socialized with members of the JFC group. The horror. The horror of this man, again, exercising his right to show up to a public trial. Also, I believe in the last episode, somebody told us that he was a lawyer. He was a retired lawyer. So like it's not like he doesn't like know what's talking about, you know. But also, I believe it confirmed that he was actually there or not? I don't remember. But if so, that he would have been in the overflow room.
Yeah, I believe that's what was said.
So not even, staring straight at his daughter, who's a grown ass fucking woman, by the way. This is so misogynistic, in my opinion, of like this grown ass woman who is a fucking judge who's worked very hard in her life to get to where she is, can't make decisions because she needs to appease her daddy. Grow up, David. Grow up. Shortly, I bet he would never say that about a male judge whose mommy is sitting right there in the corner. Has your mommy ever been to any of your stuff, David? Just wondering.
No, that's probably why he is the way he is.
Yeah, he is just dumb. Okay, so that was the musical one where she used the emails. Okay, all right. Oh, jeez. He's ridiculous. David, it's a secret. But there were 2 necklaces before me and 1 after. Don't tell anyone, but some people do have the same names. Nicola. Is that why the 3? I just thought that was your middle initial. It was reported that he was in the overflow room, but the story became a game of telephone. Yeah, who cares? Again,
Shh.
we've watched trials where the judge's significant others have come in and sat there because they were going to go have lunch together. It's not. I don't think it's a big deal. And besides, whether they're related or not, he has a right to be there, Mister. Constitutional First Amendment rights and all that jazz. He can go in there.
Shut up,
So
text packet. His mommy has?
where did that happen? Oh, she has. Oh.
That's
We haven't gotten. There's a
adorable.
look at me, mommy blog. Shut up, cool. Hi, good morning. What? Of course there is rules for thee, but not for me, because his mommy's special.
Yikes, dude.
Can't wait. Can't wait. So shortly after, so this is summary of pretrial judicial bias. Shortly after I became involved in the case in late March 2024, several events occurred which initially caused concern regarding Judge Mata's possible bias and lack of neutrality. Specifically, immediately after Laura retained me to represent her in this matter, I attempted to obtain a copy of her file from her previous counsel. Oh, for fuck's sake, what does it have to do with Judge Mata? Unfortunately, Laura's prior counsel did not promptly respond to this request. This made it impossible for me to respond to a motion to compel filed by Clayton before I was retained. The response to the motion to compel was due mere days after I was retained. Well, David, though, you wrote a freaking 42-page document asking for more time. Maybe it's 39 pages, whatever. It was way too
It
many
was ridiculously long.
asking for more. And you could have spent that time replying to this motion to compel. So if you did all of that in like 2 or 3 days, why couldn't you have done it with this? But what do I know? I am just a total psychotic asshole.
Mm.
His mom was at Rob's hearing, Cindy. No. Sorry. Aw, your daughter's the fourth. I love that. I love that. I don't know what made him this. I have so many questions of how the Owens and him, how certain people have gotten this far in life doing these. I don't understand how we get here, but okay. Some fathers take pride in attending their daughters' events, just as Ron. Mm, that's wild if his mom was at one too. Again, but either way, I don't care. His mommy can be wherever, but like, don't. Who cares? Who cares, David? Who cares? Because I could not respond to the motion to compel without a complete copy of Laura's file, even though I could have went on all these websites I just talked about that had all the documents, but you know, I didn't want to do that. And because Mr. Woodnick refused to agree to an extension of time on April 1st, 2024, I filed a lengthy and well-supported motion seeking an extension of time to respond to the motion to compel. That's arguably well-supported motion, sir. That motion explained the request was primarily based on the fact that I did not have a complete copy of Laura's file because our previous counsel did not promptly provide the file to me. Okay, okay. She's the blonde next to Jan. I can't wait till we get to that point, and then we get to talk to Rob. Despite the fact good cause existed for my request for an extension, and despite the fact Mr. Woodneck did not oppose the motion, just days later on April 3rd, 2024, Judge Mata issued a one-sentence minute entry order denying my extension request without any explanation. I wrote 3942 pages, and all she wrote was a sentence. How dare she keep it simple? How dare she? As a lawyer who has practiced exclusively civil litigation for more than 20 years, it is extremely unusual, essentially unheard of, in my experience, for a judge to deny an unopposed request for a short extension of time regarding a simple discovery matter. When good cause clearly exists for the request with no prior extension requests have been made, and when the other party would not be prejudiced by the request. In fact, having litigated hundreds of matters in state and federal court over the course of my career, I cannot recall a single prior instance where a similar request was denied. Oh, the horror, David. The horror. Wild. Of course, I am also well aware that as matter of law adverse, judicial rulings alone do not support a finding of bias or partiality without a showing of an extrajudicial source of bias or deep-seated favoritism. For that reason, I determined that although Judge Mata's unexplained and apparently baseless denial of my extension request raised concerns about possible bias, the adverse ruling standing alone could not support a finding of bias. As such, I took no action at that time. Okay, but I thought you said the motion was well supported, for one. Two, David, you obnoxiously wrote so many pages that literally should have been 3 sentences, as most lawyers do. When we read it, we were surprised it took you that many pages, because in most cases, you don't need to do that, and they are granted one. And I do think it's because of your client, and you had time to write 39 plus pages. I don't remember the exact number, but you had time to do that, but not the other stuff. Okay, okay, David, that's why I was denied. Stop the games. Stop the games. Let's see. For that reason, I determined that although oh wait, I'm sorry. I already read that. Shortly thereafter, I discovered that in the motion to compel, Clayton's counsel, Mr. Woodnick, made multiple statements to the court which appeared to be knowingly false, and he wouldn't have lunch with me. I think that's what he's really mad at Mata about. And she didn't order him to go to Topgolf and have some beers and nachos. I think that's her why he's angry. Woodnick made multiple statements to the court, which appeared to be knowingly false. After I confronted Mr. Woodnick with these concerns, he refused to speak to me by telephone for several weeks. I don't think that's why, David. Given the fact I was newly retained and not familiar with the complicated history of this case, I thought it was a simple case, David. You said it was simple and straightforward. Now it's complicated. Okay. Mr. Woodnick's refusal to speak with me made it much more difficult to prepare this matter for trial. Sir, we saw how many phone calls and emails there were. Like, what? What? Stop it. Okay, you wanna pick up reading just a little bit, Buff Buff? Mhm. You're muted, baby. I
Yeah.
called you baby instead of babe. That was weird.
It's okay.
You're my baby now.
I'll always be your baby.
I'm
Anyway,
gonna linger on.
I didn't want to torture the chat.
It's
So I
karaoke.
stopped it there.
It's Spookhong karaoke day. Why not? Why
Okay,
not?
what number did you leave off on?
Oh, I'm sorry. 46.
Oh, I thought we were at 46.
Yep.
But now I'm
Oh, it's
for
lunch.
sure now. For that reason, on April 8th, wait, you have to move down. I can't see past the camel.
Oh, I'm
unless I pull it
sorry.
up on the other side. The camel.
forgot.
What the fuck is wrong with me today?
All right. Maybe you are getting older. Your brain is getting bad. All right. I need to get
It's menopause brain. It's menopause brain.
Right.
Blaming it on menopause. Oh, Lord. The camel is in the way.
The camel. The
Move
stupid
your
silly
camel.
camel.
All right. For the reason. It's a bad idea.
You're the best.
For that reason, on April 8th, 2024, I filed a motion entitled Motion to Compel Lunch and for Alternative Relief. In that motion, I informed the court that Mr. Woodnick was refusing to speak to me by phone, despite multiple rules of procedure and professional conduct, which required counsel to meet and confer by phone. As a result, I asked the court to order Mr. Woodnick to speak with me, in addition to other alternative relief. To support the request, what I do?
It's just, no, not you. Just this whining. He won't talk to me, which is exactly what Laura. They tried to compel the court to make Clayton speak to her. Like, we've read a lot of documents just on our own for funsies.
That was funny.
And never have I seen motions to compel another lawyer to talk to another lawyer. Or, it's funny, Laura could file a motion to compel for communication, but not to dismiss a case. So that's interesting. But it's just so weird. He wouldn't go on a date with me, a bro date.
Oh, it's kind of the same. That's what Laura did to Clayton.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, where did I leave off?
47.
To support that request, my motion cited an earlier ruling from Honorable Pendleton Gaines, deceased, in Physician's Choice of Arizona, Inc. versus Miller, case number CV, blah, 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 in which Judge Penny Gaines granted a virtually identical request, noting that the court has rarely seen a motion with more merit. The motion to compel lunch will be granted. Look, the chat is now on lookout. That anytime you ask me to read, that there's probably going to be genitals mentioned.
An axe with genitals. Or, who knows? It's destiny. It's not me, I promise.
Right now, we're just talking about lunch.
But, I mean, who knows? But stuff could come up at any moment in this case. We don't know. Finger banging, dry humping.
In the same sentence? Or in the same paragraph?
Oh, man. It wouldn't be the first time, probably.
Unfortunately, as she did with my request for an extension of time to respond to motion to compel on April 30th, 2024, filed May 1st, 2024, Judge Mata issued a single sentence minute entry order denying my motion to compel lunch because it was ridiculous. The the order denied my request without any analysis or explanation because it was ridiculous.
And not arguably ridiculous. It was
No, it was
absolutely
ridiculous. Later that same day, on April 30th, 2024, I learned for the first time that Clayton's counsel intended to use previously undisclosed evidence and witnesses at trial. Due to the untimely and extremely late disclosure within an hour of this discovery, I filed an emergency motion bringing the issue to the court's attention, and I requested an immediate scheduling conference to discuss the issue further.
I mean,
Despite-
I do for David's sake here, I do think it is kind of weird that as a new attorney to a case, there were no hearings in between then and the evidentiary hearing. Like I do think that's kind of weird. But so I'll give him that. I think that and
Is
the
it
lack of
different
extension of time, but
Is it different in civil court than it is in, criminal court and stuff?
I don't know. I mean, I just say he hasn't been actually in front of a judge yet, and I think that's kind of weird, but okay. I don't know if that
No,
matters in this civil. I have no idea, but
Your camel is in my way again, so I
oh
need
my
you to go down
God,
just a little bit.
a stupid camel.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm just gonna make little statements like that for like ever. It's just gonna be a camel from now on. My brain is only functioning at like 5% because I was up far too late last night. Oh,
He says happy birthday for you.
he's the sweetest. All right. So despite the fact Rule 76, I provide the court must wait. Despite the fact that Rule 76.1, that is not an I, for fuck's sake. Are you sure you want me to read?
Yeah, you're doing great.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing super fantastic. Provides the court must order a scheduling conference when requested on May 22nd, 2024. Judge Mata issued a minute entry order denying my request for a scheduling conference, again without any explanation or analysis. Taken together, Judge Mata's single sentence, zero explanation denial of these three motions, the request for an extension of time to respond to motion to compel. I really hate these long ass fucking names. They do. It's the extension of time to respond to the motion to compel. It's the all the prepositions that bother me. It's annoying. The request for an order requiring Mr. Woodnick to speak with me and the request for a scheduling conference caused me to have serious concerns regarding Judge Mata's possible bias and lack of neutrality. However, I continued to believe that despite the existence of what appeared to be apparent bias and hostility, Judge Mata's adverse rulings alone would not support a finding of bias sufficient to seek her disqualification because of the rule. A party challenging a trial judge's impartiality must overcome the presumption that trial judges are free of bias and prejudice. Simon versus Maricopa Medical Center. And the corollary standard that adverse rulings do not support a finding of bias or partiality without a showing of an extrajudicial source of bias or a deep-seated favoritism. That was a lot of words. Summary of judicial misconduct and bias at trial. Okay. This matter proceeded to a bench trial before Judge Mata on June 10th, 2024. And prior to trial, I learned that Dave Neal and the evil Megan Fox.
Oh, no.
Right?
Not them.
They were there.
The cult leaders.
They had media van.
Oh, my goodness. The horror.
People. They had their cameras out too. It's rude.
So rude. How dare they exercise their right? But okay, David. Okay.
See, they were planning to attend the trial and support Clayton. It is my personal belief that courts are publicly funded fora trials, and legal is fora a thing? I have never heard that word before. It is my personal belief that courts are publicly funded forums. I don't know. I think he's trying to be fancy. Trials and legal proceedings belong to the public and should always remain open to the public.
But
I
it doesn't sound
further
like you
bel-
believe that.
It
It sounds like
doesn't,
you
though.
arguably believe that. Uh,
I say, but then why are you complaining?
and about her
And they were.
dad.
Are you mad that they were outside? Are you mad that they were inside? Or both?
And he's mad he's not invited to the party. But like you did that to yourself, David.
Well, you just picked the wrong team, bro.
Yeah, happens.
I further believe, as a matter of law, that members of the public have a near absolute right to observe and report on events which take place in court. You do? Well, that's odd because all those YouTubers that wrote or had videos, you seem to indicate that that's an issue for you. So, which is it? Like, that doesn't make sense.
Well,
He
I
talks
think
out of both
everybody should
sides
do
of his
that.
ass.
Yes, he does. They can be there, but they shouldn't be celebrating. I don't like it. They all went to a party afterwards. Meh. All I went was a stupid trip to Europe.
But they talk too much on YouTube, but about a trial that's happening in a court. Like, I don't understand. It's not coherent. It doesn't make sense.
Oh, Nicholas says fora is the plural of forum.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't say Legos right either.
Why wouldn't it just be
I'm from the
forum?
South. We
Why
have
wouldn't it
our
just
own
be
language
forums? I don't call it the Reddit fora. It's the Reddit forums. Okay.
here. Also,
I believe
it doesn't
you.
roll off the tongue well either. I mean, I believe you. There's a lot of words that don't roll off the tongue well, but that one doesn't roll off the tongue well at all.
But
Especially
fora
when you're.
sounds like we're talking about plants or something.
That's flora.
Well, it's close.
Flora.
I know.
It's a flora. Like, do we hang out on the floras? Okay.
Oh, this is what happens when this is why we can't cover so much Dave and Laura. We need breaks in between because it
It
literally
breaks my brain.
Yeah, it makes Buffy and I real stupid. Real stupid.
Yeah.
Worse than our other days.
Because he goes on and on about stupid shit and he doesn't even make like it's and he's a constant contradiction.
Yes, he is. I agree. Well, let's hear how he's going to complain about people being at the trial, I'm sure.
All right. So I further believe, as a matter of law, that members of the public have a near absolute right to observe and report on events which take place in court. So I viewed the public interest in attending and observing the trial as a good thing. I don't believe you.
Okay.
However, when I arrived at court on the morning of trial, I was surprised to see dozens, if not hundreds of people, waiting to watch the trial.
But I thought this was on local news, national news, international news. And then I was surprised. I know I said it all several pages later, but now I'm going to be a shocked Pikachu that there were people there to cover this thing that I just said blew up.
Arguably famous.
Oh, A as a plural of and Len. Oh, well, look at that. I love that. There was about 50 to 60 spectators. I was going to say, I thought somebody, it was either Bruce, it could have been Bruce and Hellfire or Hellbill said there was about that many. But
yeah, that's why I laughed when you said hundreds.
They're probably there for other court cases, not that one. What do you mean there are
not
people
all about
at the
you,
courthouse?
David? Not all about you. I was surprised to see dozens, if not hundreds of people waiting to watch the trial. Before trial began, Judge Mata spoke to counsel in her chambers and informed us that she has created an overflow room for at least 50 observers to watch the trial. And the seating in the courtroom itself was packed with spectators.
There's like Judge 2 or 3 rows of pews. All right, don't act like it was a gigantic courtroom. It was not. It's a very small courtroom.
And big enough for 50 people, right?
The other one?
He just being hyperbolic.
No, I don't think he was. I think that matches up to the stories that I think I've heard from Bruce and Hellville.
So
Oh, here, and
it,
Boots says when I was in the court, or when I was in line to get in the courthouse, half the people in line with us were there for other court hearings.
yeah, that's what I
Right.
figured. I was like, there are other people that had other trials going on. He has to know that. He's an attorney.
Right. And
The
Boots said
lines trying to
they
get
did
in to
not.
get through metal detectors and shit is long.
And guess what? People might have conversations while they're in line. Horror. Boots says they did not pack the courtroom. They actually left a lot of space. It wasn't like people sat shoulder to shoulder either. In the main one, I assume. Probably both, but I think you're referring to the main one first and foremost. Oh, interesting. David, you're so funny.
It's
Okay.
weird. He's weird and just bitter. Okay, so there was an overflow room for at least 50 observers to watch the trial, and the seating in the courtroom itself was packed with spectators. Judge Amata informed counsel that she had taken certain security precautions due to the large crowd of spectators.
All normal, quite frankly.
Right? Like there's always overflow room for like really popular trials.
Yeah.
I found Judge Mata's comments about the crowd surprising because prior to the morning of trial, there was nothing filed in this matter, aside from a small number of media requests for filming. That would suggest
How is she supposed
such a
to
large,
know?
right?
Was there an RSVP that people were
That's what I was
supposed to?
like. Was there a number to RSVP? Or were there invitations that, or it's ridiculous.
Oh, Boots says the overflow had 2 undercover plainclothes cops, 3 court officers, and 2 bailiffs.
Wow.
And 1, you're a liar. Order, whatever. Never mind. It just reminded me of this song. Sorry.
Oh,
Carry on. It was stupid.
your song was lovely.
Thanks.
I found Judge Mata's comments about the crowd surprising because prior to the morning of trial, there was nothing filed in this matter, aside from a small number of media requests for filming that would suggest such a large crowd was likely to attend. Based on this, it appeared Judge Mata gained some personal knowledge regarding the likely crowd size that was not obtained from nor shared with the parties or counsel. It could be that somebody said, hey, there's a big crowd out here waiting to get in. What do you want to do about this?
Yeah,
And it was
it's
almost like she made decisions.
right. It's almost like, I don't know, the bailiffs or the clerk, her clerk was like, yo, there's a bunch of people. What are we going to do about it? It's almost like that, Buffy. It's almost like that. But we all know, no, it's because Judge Mata's dirty. Dirty judge.
She sent out invitations.
He's a
and
lawyer.
didn't
He
tell
knows
David.
this. That's what's so frustrating is that it's like, bro, this is your job. Mr. I've done hundreds of civil cases in federal and state courts. And this is like the first time it's ever happened to you. Even on those super duper famous cases you were on. Stupid. This is why nobody wants to have lunch with you at Top Golf and have nachos, David.
Shortly before trial, I became aware that Mr. Woodnick intended to call a witness. Guess what his name was, guys?
Oh my gosh.
Mike
Ew.
Maricini.
No. Can't be. Oh my goodness.
Mr. Maricini is an ex-boyfriend of Laura's. The pair dated for approximately 2 years while living in San Francisco in 2016 to 2017. During the relationship, Laura claimed Mr. Maricini violently assaulted her, causing a traumatic brain injury that eventually resulted in Laura developing epilepsy. Based on this abuse, Laura sought and obtained a domestic violence restraining order from the San Francisco County Superior Court, a copy of which is attached here too as Exhibit A. That order, later renewed, remains valid and is in effect as of today. On June 9th, 2024, Clayton posted a video on his Instagram page. I bet it was
Horror.
It's probably something really mean.
Oh, wait, hold on. Scroll down.
Oh. He was standing next to Mr. Maricini. He appears on the right, as shown here.
Oh,
These guys look so scary.
I know, right? Oh my gosh, so
Oh, wow.
intimidating. Greg is just looking off to the
Well,
side.
look
Mike's
at.
like, I'm here. I don't.
No offense to Mike, but he's just like, I'm here.
here.
Like he just,
Right?
he has no expression at all.
No. But damn, Clayton, your arms look good in that picture, sir.
I think,
Congratulations.
if anything, Clayton looks more intimidating than freaking Mike Maricini back there. It's just like, hi, I'm here so I don't get fined.
I'm here. I really would rather be anywhere else but here, but I am here.
Like he just doesn't like he doesn't want to be there either. He doesn't even look like he wants to be there.
Right? Where's this blue dot?
Clayton suggested Mr. Maricini intended to appear at the trial in this matter, despite the DRVO. DRVO? Is it DRVO? I thought it was DVRO.
No, it is DVRO.
So
way
he
to
was
go, David.
all he missed is the A, and he was effectively spelling Darvo. Freudian slip, maybe. Despite the DVRO issued against him. Oh, the typos. This is why my brain hurts reading anything by this man.
What does it say? It says, please keep us on.
You can see that?
I'm gonna. Please. Oh, no. Stupid.
I'm not stupid. I'm just slow.
I can't see my bottom scrolly bar. Oh, here we go. It says, please keep us in your thoughts and prayers as we head into tomorrow's court hearing. This has gone on for 10 years too long, and the last thing we want to see is a fifth victim have to experience what we have. Oh my God, the horror. Oh, it's so scary. Asking for justice. Oh.
Wow. Yeah.
Why? Well, look at this comment.
Troubling.
Why do the other guys look so terrified? Because she's a crazy bitch. And that's why. You know,
I don't think this
other people
actually is gonna do what you want it to do. Like the choices you picked to put in your filings
are weird.
Right?
Okay.
On the morning of June 10th, 2024, Laura informed me that she saw Mr. Maricini at the courthouse. See what I'm talking about? See it? At the courthouse. In the courthouse with Clayton and Mr. Woodnick. Based on this, Laura told me she was too terrified to participate in the trial, for fuck's sake.
So scary.
And she told me she intended to leave unless the DVRO was enforced. Having no other available option, I immediately contacted court security and asked them to enforce the California court's order by removing Mr. Maricini from the facility.
He could have just asked Jan to borrow her blow dart trank. Don't worry, Laura, I got you. Problem solved.
I don't think you can get that in the courthouse.
That's probably true. It's fine. It's fine.
Superior court security officers informed me that they did not believe they had authority to enforce the order, and they suggested the only option was to call 911 and ask Phoenix PD to enforce the order. Based on that suggestion, I called 911, explained the situation, and asked for officers to enforce the order.
Could you imagine that phone call they got? They would be like,
I'm at the courthouse. I need you to send cops. Okay.
I know they're already here, but like, I need you to send more because they're listening to me.
Superior court security officers informed me that they did not believe they had authority to enforce the order. And wait, I already read that. After a few minutes, Phoenix police responded. They reviewed California's court order, and I explained to them that pursuant to federal law, Violence Against Women Act, or VAWA, they were required to enforce California's court order as written. I provided the officers with a copy of specific provisions of VAWA, which made interstate enforcement of the order mandatory. And I directed their attention to the specific language of the order shown here that required the order to be enforced in all 50 states.
Boots says Officer Gibbons, head of the court security, awesome guy, did not tell him to call 911. I can't imagine they would tell him to call 911. Why would they? This is not an emergency situation. They told him he could talk to local police to verify, right?
Oh.
I believe that to be true. That makes more sense.
See,
of
he
what-
does do that a lot. He twists what other people say to make it fit some story. He does that a lot. This, you want me to read
Mhm.
it?
Oh,
Or the
sure.
underline part? I didn't know
Yeah.
if you wanted to, or just read the underline section
Whatever you want to do is
or
fine.
the whole thing. I don't care. This restraining protective order meets all the full faith and credit requirements of the Violence Against Women Act. Upon notice of the restrained person, this court has jurisdiction over the parties and the subject matter. The restrained person has been or will be afforded notice and a timely opportunity to be heard as provided by the laws of this jurisdiction. This order is valid and entitled to enforcement in each jurisdiction throughout the 50 states of the United States, the District of Columbia, all tribal lands, and all U.S. territories, commonwealths, and possessions, and shall be enforced as if it were an order of that jurisdiction. Okay.
Okay, but you can still show up to court if you're subpoenaed or whatever. But okay, bro. Okay.
I also explained that by traveling from California to Arizona for the purpose of violating the order.
Scandalous, David.
His choice of language for the purpose of that's not the purpose. It just happens to be violating the purpose. Mr. Maragini committed a federal crime pursuant to it's a criminal crime.
It's a federal criminal government crime.
18 USC, blah, 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 and that Laura desired his arrest and prosecution. I bet she did. Despite this, Phoenix police indicated they believed they had no choice but to defer to Judge Mata on the issue.
Wild.
And as a result, even though she's already made a ruling on this issue once before, as a result, right? I would have been so mad as a judge. I would have been like, you know what? Get the fuck out of my courtroom. We're done.
Right. Necklace says, I used to be a deputy clerk. He was subpoenaed. They could have had him or her in another room during testimony. If he hadn't appeared, he would have been in contempt. Exactly, Necklace. He knows what he's doing.
And I think the judge knew, like, already, like, this is ridiculous. Just sit down and shut up.
Right.
Despite this, Phoenix police indicated they believed they had no choice but to defer to Judge Mata on the issue. As a result, immediately prior to the start of the trial, I asked Judge Mata on the record to enforce the California court's order by removing Mr. Maragini from the courtroom.
This had nothing to do with Mike and everything to keep Laura off of that stand.
I agree. I think she just didn't want to testify.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Proctor in his deposition.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's
interesting. That's why he had a panic attack, allegedly. No, that's what happened during his deposition.
Well, I'm sure because he's hot shit. Because he's
a
piece of shit. He should be panicking about how much of a garbage person he is.
Yeah, and he had to leave. I think he asked the lawyers to end it at like 5:00, and it didn't start until really late. So, because like he had a panic attack during it. Anyway,
yeah, probably.
Allegedly. Okay, so as she had done with substantially every other request, Judge Mata denied my request without any explanation. As
she already had a solution. That's why. She already solved the problem.
It was already written. Like, you just keep trying to push the boundaries.
Didn't like it.
No. Well, they have a habit of keep pushing it until they get the response that they want. Laura does it all the time. Also, how many more days do we have till we get anything back on the copyright strike? We
Wednesday.
got 5, right? Okay.
Yeah.
A few more days.
Yeah,
Speaking of pushing boundaries.
Yeah, I think the 15th she has. until to file something in federal court and send the proof to YouTube. And then I think it should come back on the 16th.
She would have had to file before that. She has to submit some kind of proof that she made the filing. So
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah. I don't
Yeah.
think that's gonna happen, but that's my opinion.
You think? I hope so.
I don't know.
I
She
mean, I
might
hope it
surprise
doesn't,
us.
but
She does like to get it in at the last minute, just
sure
to.
does. Sure does.
So,
But I don't.
anyways, as she has done with substantially every other request, Judge Mana denied my request without any explanation. As a result, Laura was forced to sit in court just feet away from Mr. Miracini,
The horror.
which caused her to nearly become overwhelmed by fear, panic, and anxiety.
Mm.
Mm.
Right. That's what was causing her stress. It couldn't have
makes-
been, lying on the stand.
Mm.
Hmm.
I made me think of the characters from Inside Out: fear, panic, and anxiety.
Oh God, could you imagine her little emotional characters in there? What would they even be?
Mm.
Oh, it's probably just empty. It's probably just empty and ran
There's
by a
nothing up
squirrel or
there.
something.
There's a hamster running on a hamster wheel.
Hmm.
Okay, so at the conclusion of the trial, I informed Judge Mata on the record that I was leaving the country later. Yes, we heard you brag. Later that evening for a family vacation in Europe
Mhm.
to celebrate my mother's 80th birthday. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I left Arizona the evening of June 10th, and I remained in Europe until I returned home on the June 29th. Must be nice. Oh, sorry. Forgot. We have medicine alarms. And I remained in Europe until I returned home on June 28th. The majority of this time was spent on a cruise ship in the Mediterranean with my family.
Who cares, David?
It's a brag. It's a
He's
brag.
so humble. He's so
This
humble,
is-
guys.
And during that time, my internet access was shit. I'm sorry. It says extremely limited. The ship's Wi-Fi connection was so slow that I was unable to view videos posted on any medium, including Twitter and YouTube, during the cruise.
Oh my gosh. I couldn't watch YouTube, which I hate, but I'm going to hate watch everybody and everything.
Yeah, he couldn't watch Megan Fox's channel or David Neal. While I was on vacation, Laura contacted me and told me about some extremely disturbing information being shared on social media by Dave Neal and Megan Fox. Isn't that just what I just said? I couldn't watch their videos.
Mhm.
Specifically, Mr. Neal and Miss Fox appeared in several live streamed and other videos in which they claimed Judge Mata's father was present in the overflow room during the trial, and they claimed Mr. Judge Daddy spoke with several of Clayton's supporters during and after the trial, proclaiming, "I'm here for the shit show."
I mean, he's not wrong.
I mean, we're all here for the shit show.
We're all here for this shit show. And again, Mr. Judge Daddy can have whatever opinion he wants. He's like allowed to do that. And it's on
Mr.
the
Judge
local
Daddy.
news. It's all over the place. So his argument makes no sense to me, but okay. Question, Boots, if you're still around, Boots, was Dave and Megan in the main courtroom or were they in the overflow? Just wondering. I imagine they were in the main one. He said here for circus. Circus, shit show, tomato, it's fine, but
Circus, shit show. Sounds the same to me.
And you know what? He was right. Oh, Dave was outside the whole time. That is right. I do remember that. Because Bruce, well, in Bruce's story,
yeah,
he was in the media van and whatnot. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
Another individual.
Okay. Thanks.
Another individual claimed Judge Mata's father sat with them and expressed that he was here for the circus. So In the first part, he was proclaiming, like on the courthouse steps
Mhm.
with his scroll, "I am here for the shit show." And on it's on
Here's
the
a sign.
proclamation. Man, missed opportunity
We need to turn that
for
into
a
a merch,
thumbnail.
right?
I'm here for the shit show.
Don't worry, it can be the next one. It'll still apply. Don't worry. He's gonna argue about all this shit for a while, so buckle up.
Laura assembled and rewind. Laura assembled excerpts of some of these videos, which are available for viewing here. A CD containing these videos is also lodged heretofore. As unusual as this may be, the mere fact Judge Mata's father attended the trial, if true, is not the primary concern.
It's not. It kind of seems like it is.
It sounds like it's a little bit of a problem for you.
Yeah.
The concern is that according to comments from Dave Neal and Megan Fox and others appearing on video with them, Mr. Judge Daddy stated Judge Mata discussed the facts of this case with him prior to trial.
So the lawyer is relying on hearsay, even second or third degree hearsay. So sure, great argument, sir.
But it's on camera.
Oh, but the hearsay is on camera. Him saying it is not on camera, but okay. All right,
One such specific statement was made by a person named blank, who speaks at 0, 0, and 40 seconds in the above video compilation. In her remarks, Ms. Blank claims that she spoke with Judge Mata's father at or immediately after the trial. Ms. Blank stated that Mr. Judge Daddy was carrying papers with him, which, based on her comments, may have been Laura's. What?
That he could easily get online.
That's a far stretch. Scroll down, please. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Request for findings of fact and conclusions of law. Mr. Judge Daddy further claims, Miss Blank further claims Mr. Judge Daddy told her Judge Mata showed her father Laura's request for findings of fact and conclusions of law, and she, Judge Mata, told him, Julie told me just, Dad, you have got to read this, and printed out a copy for him. Okay.
Right. Oh, okay. Boots says JFC member gave him the papers while we waited in line. Well, also they're everywhere. He easily could have found them himself if he wanted to. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. He's a grown-up Mr. Judge Daddy.
But he's not on the jury, so whatever.
I believe it. I believe it's all lie. It's all lies. And even if so, who cares?
It's also coming from David. I take it very minimally because he has a tendency to take the most obvious thing and twist it. Like, he just doesn't, he's not a reliable narrator at all.
No. No. Oh, you know the person that gave him the paper. But so it is confirmed he was there. I don't know. Either way, I don't care. The argument's stupid. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, I think we know he was there because even Dave Neal said, we don't want it to be a mistrial. Right? That comment.
No.
In the video.
Was it him that said that? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
In the course of making these remarks, Ms. Blank also made statements which appeared to imply that Judge Mata told her father that she intended to rule in favor of Clayton before the case was tried. The discussion of that point is brief and not entirely clear, but I'm going to put it in this filing anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But my belief is based on Miss Blank's claim. Mr. Judge Daddy whipped out papers that Julie printed them for him. Then she mentions Laura's request for findings of fact and conclusions of law, finally asking, did anyone see those were denied prior to trial?
Okay. Who cares? I mean, honestly, I probably would have printed something out and made everybody sign it. It's probably not appropriate, but I would have been. I would have been like,
They
hey,
have autographs.
yes. Like, like in the yearbook where everybody like signs their little thing.
Hope you have a
I
good
would've-
summer. LYAS, love you, or LYLAS, love you like a sister. Y'all didn't ever write that in your books?
Yes. BFFs forever.
For fucking ever. All right. So, what is also extremely disturbing is that in the video compilation, upon hearing remarks regarding Judge Mata and her father, Dave Neal laughingly commented, to paraphrase, "Hold on, we don't need a mistrial."
Not the
That's just-
comedian saying a joke. That can't be true, Buffy. What?
I mean, we did hear him say it,
Well, yeah,
but
but
I don't think the
laughingly.
context is ever the way he presents it. Like, he doesn't ever give. That specific comment from Mr. Neal appears between 40 seconds and 1 minute in the above video compilation. I understood those remarks from Dave Neal as a signal to the person speaking that they should not disclose further information regarding comments they claim to have received from Judge Mata's father, because her believed, oh God, the grammar, because she believed they would expose judicial misconduct and bias on Judge Mata's part, requiring a new trial if those facts were exposed. Assuming Judge Mata did, in fact, share information about this case with her father, that conduct would appear to be a per se violation of rule.
Rule 2.9.
I can't see the thing.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Sorry.
And the Arizona Code of Judicial Conduct. Despite these allegations, my personal view, based on the past several months, is that Clayton's followers are generally not honest or reliable.
Wow.
Oh, that pot meat kettle. Because I just got done saying the exact same thing about you.
Right.
And I considered the possibility the claims made regarding Judge Mata's father may be fabricated, either in whole or in part. Given how serious the issues were, I did not believe I could ethically make a formal accusation of judicial impropriety without taking some reasonable steps to verify the truth of what happened. CEG, Arizona Rules of Professional Conduct, a lawyer shall not make a statement that the lawyer knows to be false or with reckless disregard as to its truth or falsity concerning the qualifications or integrity of a judge.
Oh.
We're just going to throw that in the garbage.
Okay.
In an effort to ascertain the truth while on vacation on the morning of June 17th of 2024, before I received the post-trial decision, I sent an email to Judge Mata's division in which I raised concerns regarding Judge Mata's father and the alleged statements made by Dave Neal and Megan Fox. And at that time, I had not yet seen Miss Derby's remark. Oh, you didn't redact that. A true and correct copy of this email is attached here too as Exhibit B. In this email, while noting the highly unusual circumstances, I asked Judge Mata to promptly provide a response to the allegations regarding her father. I further explained that if these allegations were true, I believe they may support a change of judge for cause.
Oh my God. Of
A
course.
few hours later, I received an email response from Judge Mata's division stating, to the extent that either party wishes to bring a matter to the court's attention, the court respectfully asks that you file the appropriate motion. A true and correct copy of this email is attached here too as Exhibit C. Other than this brief response, Judge Mata did not admit or deny the allegations concerning her father. About 14 hours later, on the morning of June 18th, I received the court's post-trial ruling on the merits, a copy of which is attached here too, as Exhibit D. And after reviewing the June 18th decision, which found in favor of Clayton as to virtually all issues, Laura and I immediately noticed something truly shocking.
Oh my gosh. What could it be? Oh, wow. Thank goodness him and Laura are bringing this to everybody's attention. It must be good.
The ruling contained findings that were not based on any evidence at trial. Instead, those findings were clearly copied from posts on social media.
Unbelievable.
No
Unbelievable.
way.
The system is dead.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
There you go. Get my camo out of the way.
Your camel. Specifically and to cite just one obvious example on page 10 of the decision, Judge Mata made certain findings that were purportedly based on the trial testimony of Clayton's medical expert witness, Dr. Samantha Deans. Dr. Deans is an OBGYN who previously worked for Planned Parenthood on the East Coast. As shown below, Judge Mata made a specific factual finding that according to the trial testimony of Dr. Deans, Planned Parenthood is not open on Sundays. She further testified that Planned Parenthood is not open on Sundays when petitioner testified she sought care July 2nd, 2023. That's the highlighted section. Without belaboring the details of the entire history of that issue, the
Why
question
not,
of
David? We're
whether-
already here. You might as well.
Well,
You've
he
already been
usually
belaboring
does,
everything.
because it probably would have gone on for another 50 pages.
Don't worry. He'll keep it short and sweet. He always does.
Sure. It's always
Mhm.
succinct, very succinct.
Mm-hmm.
Without belaboring the details of the entire history of that issue, the question of whether Planned Parenthood was or was not open on Sundays was relevant and extremely important. This is so because at trial, Laura testified she sought care from a Planned Parenthood location in Southern California on July 2nd. As it happens, July 2nd was a Sunday. Therefore, if Planned Parenthood was not open on Sunday in July of 2023, absent some other explanation, that would appear to disprove Laura's claim that she sought care there on that day. But here's the problem. Dr. Deans never testified about the issue at trial or at any other time. Did she?
I don't remember. I'll be honest. I don't remember.
You know, I feel like I don't remember.
He likes to
am I being
gaslight.
gaslit? Yeah, but that's what I'm
You know?
saying. But I feel like she did say that. But maybe I'm gaslighting myself. I don't
But
know.
also, let's not forget your client just changed the date from the 7th to the 2nd. When asked about the 7th, she said, "Oh no, it was like July 2nd." Changed the date and everything. So let's focus on the real problem, David. And
Yeah,
that's the judge is recommending your client for charges, criminal crime charges.
it's a criminal crime, and that means I need some like Ben level editing so that when we say it's a criminal crime, clink, you know.
Oh yeah, like
How
some
he does
graphic
that?
goes on. Yes.
It's a criminal. Yeah, how he has that like a criminal crime.
I love it.
So goofy. All right. So, but here's the problem. Dr. Deans never testified about this issue at trial or at any other time. And to prove that point, attached here too, I'm just going to start using that. I am sitting this here too with my daughter. You know, whatever. I'm just going to go back to this type of language.
Yeah,
As
why not?
Exhibit E. Right, Exhibit E. Exhibit E is a true and complete copy of the court report's official transcript, trial transcript. I don't like the way he writes. As the index reflects the entirety of Dr. Dean's testimony, covers a total of 6 pages.
Okay.
I want to see
Cool.
a transcript because I don't
I
really
think
want
it's
to
in the, what do you say, Exhibit E? I think it's in the next one, which is
next.
Exhibit.
Yeah.
I think, but I marked it as not read or not needing to read, but I'll see.
As
Oh
the
no, it's not
transcript-
in this. This is Exhibits A to D. So
How convenient. No.
how convenient.
As the transcript clearly shows, at no time, well, it doesn't clearly show for us. At no time during her brief testimony did Dr. Deans or anyone else ever address the question of whether Planned Parenthood was or was not open on Sundays. That question was never asked, nor was it answered. If Dr. Deans did not testify that Planned Parenthood is not open on Sundays, where did Judge Mata's finding on that issue come from? The answer is, once again, absolutely shocking. Judge Mata copied that finding from posts on social media. Dun, dun, dun.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Just when you thought the world was fair, it's not. It's wild. It's wild.
I mean, I don't know. As noted above, during the course of my involvement in this matter, I have published a small number of comments, I doubt it, approximately 15 posts.
Not 3,500 like that damn Twitter account. Only 15 reasonable blog
Right.
posts that no lawyer
Regarding
ever
this,
does, but okay.
15 posts is excessive for a lawyer.
Yeah, right.
A lawyer who's actually on the case. Like, come on. Okay, so I have a small number of comments, approximately 15 posts regarding this case on my personal website. This is a tiny and significant fraction of the commentary published by Clayton and his followers. As noted above, the JFC Twitter account has posted nearly 3,500 tweets about this case. Do you see? Like, we already know how he thinks before we even get there.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for us.
It's because we've been here too long.
Oh, right.
That we already knew what he was going to do. See? I only have 15, and then exactly what he did. He is like, compared to the 3,500.
I only did 15. Don't worry.
It's ridiculous. This is a tiny, insignificant fraction of the commentary published by Clayton and his followers. As noted above, the JFC Twitter account has posted nearly 3,500 tweets about this case. And the number of other posts on social media is certainly in the tens or hundreds of thousands, if not millions.
What? Shut up. No, it's not. It's not even close. Do you know how many posts that is to equal a million, David?
He's counting the individual responses and the likes on Reddit. Like, he's counting all the comments and likes. Like, he's got to be.
There's no way it's millions of posts. No way. The case is not that big, unfortunately, because people are still trying to get the case out there because most people don't know about it, David. I mean, it's a big deal, but it's also not that big of a deal. But okay.
As limited as my online involvement in this case has been, I believe Judge Mata conducted her own independent research into the facts of this case, and that this involved her reviewing comments posted on my website or other social media pages. That belief is based on the following facts. First, throughout this case and repeatedly at trial, Clayton's counsel, Greg Woodnick, I don't know this word, vociferously complained to Judge Mata about the fact that I was making public statements about this case via my website and Twitter. And Mr. Woodnick specifically provided copies of articles I wrote and posted on blank about this case. I found Mr. Woodnick's complaints in this regard confusing because the information and comments I posted about this case were not improper in any way, really. And because Clayton and his supporters, including Mr. Woodnick, had also posted public comments online about this case, suggesting that Mr. Woodnick fully understood I had a right to inform the public of Laura's side of the story.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should, David.
Oh, and he definitely should not.
Oh, do I need to scroll down? Sorry, I had to go to the bathroom, and I'm going to make coffee now. And apparently my dog went outside. Do you need to scroll?
I will find it.
No, I can scroll. Are you like on this 89? Is that where you are? Yes.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't
Yep.
look at numbers.
You're
I don't
good.
number.
I don't numbers. I didn't come here to read, but I guess I am now. So there's that.
Yeah. Based on what I know now, I believe that by pointing to comments on my website, Mr. Woodnick was not actually concerned about the contents of those posts. Instead, I believe he was suggesting or hinting to Judge Mata that she should go online and perform an ex parte review my site.
He just dropped his website blog how many times in this filing? And he's like, no, somebody else is drawing your attention to it, not me, even though I talk about it
Right.
like all of the time.
And I believe that is exactly what she did. That belief is based on the fact that immediately after Laura finished testifying at trial, literally later that same day, anonymous supporters of Clayton began posting comments on my site and also on social media asserting Laura committed perjury when she claimed to have sought care from Planned Parenthood on July 2nd, 2023, because that day was a Sunday and Planned Parenthood isn't even open on Sundays. This specific comment was posted by an anonymous user on my website on June 10th, 2024, a week before Judge Mata issued her post-trial decision. So you think the judge went to your website, read the comments a rando person put in the comment section and was like, you know what? I'm a credible judge. I'll use that random person's comment on this lawyer's blog post on my ruling. That's what she did. That's what you're
Right?
saying.
You know who
Okay.
else thinks she committed perjury? The state of Arizona. That's who. Actually, they think she committed perjury 4 times. Actually, David, not once, not twice, not 3, not 4, or definitely 4. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. All right, do you need to scroll? I'm just waiting for Keita to come inside. Yes. Okay. So there's the comment. It looks like Laura could not have been there. Oh, that's an ex post. Oh gosh. Only the internet has the answers. Again, it's also like super insulting to a female judge. So, way to go, David. Are you there? I think you're muted, babe. Are you saying things?
Oh, I am saying things.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I quieted it because my dog started she's dreaming. So she's doing this loud thing that pit bulls do when they dream.
Oh, that's
Anyway.
adorable.
You hear it?
Doggy dreams, yeah. It's not like super loud or anything, but oh,
It's kind of fun.
adorable.
I don't know what she's chasing. Probably a rabbit. Okay. Planned Parenthood isn't even open on Sundays in LA. Guess what day July 2nd, 2023 was? That's right. Laura yet again committed perjury. All right. And on the Twitter post, Laura could not have been served at a Los Angeles Planned Parenthood on July 2nd, 2023. It was a Sunday, and all Los Angeles Planned Parenthood locations are closed on a Sunday. Explain that one. Okay.
Explain that one.
This evidence supports 2 conclusions. First, Judge Mata's finding that Planned Parenthood is not open on Sundays did not come from the trial testimony of Dr. Deans, nor did it come any other. His forgetting to put words in these sentences. Dr. Deans, nor did it come any other witness. Come from any other witness. Indeed, the word Sunday does not appear anywhere in the transcript. That much is beyond dispute. Second, the evidence shows Judge Mata violated Rule 29 of the Arizona Code of Judicial Conduct by performing a secret, undisclosed investigation in the facts of this matter, which clearly would have resulted in her seeing comments from Clayton's supporters regarding their beliefs as to Planned Parenthood's hours of operations. The fact that Judge Mata based her post-trial ruling on anything other than the admitted trial evidence demonstrates beyond a preponderance of the evidence that grounds exist to disqualify Judge Mata from this matter on the basis of bias and prejudice. The same is true of Judge Mata's decision to have an ex parte discussion about this case with her father.
Right.
The legal arguments supporting those conclusions are set forth in a memorandum of law concurrently herewith pursuant to Family Law Rule 6.1. For the reasons I stated above, I have grounds to believe, and I do believe, that on account of bias, prejudice, and other interests, the judge currently assigned to this matter, Honorable Julie A. Mata, is unable to act fairly and impartially, and she is unable to provide petitioner Laura Owens with a fair trial, including a fair retrial, which Ms. Owens is concurrently requesting. Pursuant to 28 USC, I declare under penalty of perjury under the laws of the United States of America and the state of Arizona that the foregoing is true and correct.
So this whole statement is based on second, third degree hearsay, an anonymous post on his blog and the internet. That's his evidence for this. This is so laughable, quite frankly. Laughable, David.
I feel like I should have paid more attention to Dr. Dean's testimony. Nobody told us that. You could have told us in the chat to pay attention. No, I'm not blaming you.
No. Oh, that's nice, Spencer. Happy birthday to the
Thank you,
Queen Buffet.
Spencer.
All right, so we got one last thing that we're going to read today. This is from his exhibits he filed. Exhibit E was not included in this, just A through D. I don't know why, but okay. And so everything else is repetitive,
Oh.
except for this is the email that he said he sent to Judge Mata on June 17th at 10:10 a.m. He says, "Dear Judge Mata's division, I am writing to raise a potentially urgent issue that has just come to my attention. In short, Ms. Owens informs me that various individuals have recently posted claims on social media, which, if true, may warrant a change of judge for cause pursuant to Family Law Rule 6.1. Before pursuing this further, I wanted to bring this to the court's attention and request a response from Judge Mata directly to verify whether the allegations are true. Detective David is on the case. In short, Ms. Owens has informed me of the following because she's a very reliable person for information. 1. Judge Mata's father was personally present at the trial held on this matter on Monday, June 10th. 2. After the trial, several individuals, supporters of Mr. Echard, you didn't actually know that though, but okay, claimed to have discussed this case with Judge Mata's father. And 3, according to these individuals, Judge Mata's father claimed the judge shared information with him about the case and made comments indicating Judge Mata intended to make adverse rulings against Miss Owens before trial. Obviously, if these allegations are true, they raise extreme serious concerns. However,
What does Jack say obviously means? It's like
I don't know, but I know
like-
we use it way too much to make fun of each other now.
we do. But I was just thinking, wasn't it like something dumbass? Like that's
Oh no,
Of
that's
course
what I
dumbass.
think it is.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
yeah, that's true. He did say that too. It's like
yeah.
insulting.
And you kind of simplified it, and it was
Yeah.
funny. I was
Yeah.
trying to because now that's what
Unless
I'm
you're a
seeing in my
dumbass
head.
motherfucker, it's obvious. However, I am fully aware that similar claims have recently been posted on social media in other unrelated cases, and those claims were later shown to be false. What? Tell me it's not true. Surely nobody would post false things on the internet. No. In this instance, Ms. Owens has reasons to believe the allegations regarding Judge Mata's father are true. She has obtained a video of at least one person making these claims, and that person claims to have directly communicated with Judge Mata's father about this matter. If this claim is true, Ms. Owens believes this may warrant a change of judge for cause pursuant to Family Law Rule 6.1. Before proceeding, as unusual as this may be, I am respectfully asking Judge Mata to respond directly and explain whether these allegations are true. As I mentioned in court last week, I am currently in Europe on a family vacation. Oh my God. We are currently on a cruise ship, the Norwegian Getaway, in case you wanted to know the name of the ship, anchored in Cannes, France. We are leaving this evening for Florence, Italy, and we will be on the ship until early next week when it docks in Athens. Oh my gosh. Sir, we will have extremely limited phone and internet while this ship is at sea. Currently, as of Monday, June 17th, we are 9 hours ahead of Arizona time, and that will increase as we move further east. That is how time zones work, yes. Again, I fully understand the unusual nature of this message because it sounds bogus and bullshit and ridiculous. And as noted above, I understand the allegations may be entirely false, but I fully plan on dragging Judge Mata's name and reputation in the mud, but it's fine. However, given the serious nature of this issue, Ms. Owens has asked me to move forward with an immediate notice of change of judge for cause unless the court confirms the above allegations are false. I hope this will not be necessary given the significant disruption this may cause, but I am ethically obligated to take all appropriate steps to protect Ms. Owens' rights, and I intend to do so. For that reason, I respectfully, underlined, request a response from the court to the issues raised above by 5 p.m. Arizona time tomorrow, June 18th, 2024. Wow. Put the
Or
deadline.
he's having the babies.
He's having the babies, Mata. It's going to happen. For purposes of clarity, the questions I am propounding are as follows. Was Judge Mata's father present, either in court or in the overflow room for the trial in this matter on June 10th? 2. Did Judge Mata's father speak with Mr. Echard or any of his supporters, including any of his attorneys at any time? And 3. Did Judge Mata share any information of any kind with her father regarding this case prior to June 10th, 2024? And if so, what specific information was shared? Thank you for your prompt attention to this request.
Do you know what
David.
this sounds like to me?
Hmm.
This sounds like an attempt at like extortion or blackmail.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's very unusual, David. You got that right.
Because this email was sent to her before she came out with her ruling. Correct?
Yes.
Okay,
The
and that's
day
what I was.
of. No.
Yeah, yeah. It was sent to her, and then her ruling came out.
Yeah, when?
Right?
I think so. Hold on. When did we cover? Hold on, let me scroll up. Oh, it's in there. June thing.
Because it says
It's either the 17th or the 19th that came out. Do-do. That's not entirely accurate. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. All right, so this is the next
I was just curious if
one.
the email came before
Yes,
the ruling.
it did. The ruling came out
Okay.
on the 18th in the timeline. So this is
That's
the
what
day
I'm saying.
before.
It sounds like a kind of a veiled threat before,
Yeah.
like, so that she might rule in his favor, because if not, I'm gonna say all these things. You know what I
Pretty much.
mean? Like, that's how
Yeah.
it comes off to me.
The ruling and his objection were ships that passed in the night. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Boots says 1, yes, he was in the overflow room. No, 2, no to Echard, yes to members of the audience, not to the attorneys. 3, nothing Daddy said would indicate that. Right? Negla says it's in fact gaslighting and or extortion attempt, right? And also, why didn't he put the S? Where's your S, David? If you're going to use it all the time. Be consistent. How am I supposed to know the difference between you and other David Gingras Esquires? And so the court responds back to him at 11:58 that day. Good morning. To the extent that either party wishes to bring a matter to the court's attention, the court respectfully asks that you file the appropriate motion. Best, Charles.
Yeah, because
So,
she was like, "Yeah, you're not gonna talk to me without doing something on a public forum, like file it publicly, because like this is gonna look bad if I try to like go back and forth with you." She's not stupid. She didn't
not
become a judge
stupid.
because she's dumb.
No.
Also, I think she has their MO clocked. They do the exact same things.
They do. What are the odds? It's wild. It's wild to me. Okay, well, that's where we're going to pause today because David's next filing, you guys, remember, is
It's probably
called
1,000 pages long.
pretty much. It pretty much is. No, it's another 32 pages.
Mm.
And that is his motion to vacate the judgment, motion for a new trial, alternatively, motion to alter admin judgment, motion to leave to exceed page limits. So 32 pages.
To ask for more
And
pages.
to ask for more pages.
It's like
Yeah.
39 pages to ask for more time. He needs 32 pages to ask for more pages. Does he
Yeah.
just like write all the stuff and then write, I need more pages at the bottom? Is that
I
how he
think
asks?
so. Because if I remember right, I think he does the same thing. It's either for the appeal or his bar case, where they have a limit page. I feel like it's appeals though, where there's a page limit number. And he's like, "What can I do?" And it's like, "No, you can't."
It wouldn't be
Say
a
what you had to
problem if
say,
he actually said anything.
right?
And I
Right?
feel like sometimes they spend so much time repeating the history of the case and stuff like that that I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like, as per my last email would be nice.
Right? A quick summary would be nice, but David does not know how to do quick, simple
No.
summaries of anything, despite what he says. It never is. So we're going to save that for next Friday because Tuesday and Thursday we're doing bricks and minifigs coverage. So definitely make sure you go watch all that. We've uploaded all of our bricks and minifigs on the new Couch Court with Llama channel, which you can, at Couch Court with Llama, find it. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, even if you want to, I don't know, leave all those videos, watch them all and leave them running in the background would be very helpful for getting watch hours and what we need for that to be its own individual channel there. But
But
we
we
will
need
be
the
diving
subs.
more into BAM. The subs would
We-
be fantastic.
The watch time we're going to get pretty fast, I think. Just looking at what we
Yeah.
have now. It's the subs. It's going to be hard to achieve.
Yeah. So if you can get people to know that we are eventually moving over there, and please go sub over there. Give likes to all of this. Both streams would be fantastic. Oh, Boots says, oh, sorry. Motion to quit harassing the court. Boots says Mata's ruling was dated the 17th, but filed on the 18th of June. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense because I do feel like I saw 17 on the date, on the document, I mean, that she wrote, but I believe it was stamped the 18th. So,
Yeah, it just sounded like it sounded like a veiled. Think about it real quick. You don't want me to, I'm going to come out with this story.
Yeah, I think he already knew it was a lost cause of a case during in real time at the trial. He realized, oh, we're definitely going to lose this. This is not great at all. At all.
It just doesn't look good. If that's not what he was doing, and that's possible, it's not. The optics of it looks bad, which I think is why she was like, you need to make this a proper motion. Don't be contacting me in my email. Trying to it looks like you're blackmailing me. And if this gets seen, yeah.
Hi, Chief Daddy. Good morning.
Hey, Chief Daddy.
I hope you're feeling all right today. I know your throat was a little rough last night, but I hope it's feeling all right. We are getting ready to sign off though. But so we will cover Laura's stuff next Friday, as I said, for Fukong Friday. And Tuesday and Thursday we'll be back at normal times at 10. And we'll be getting into some of the bricks and minifig stuff as well. I think we also have some interview collabs possibly for next week. Next week, it's going to be a very busy week. Plus Big Brother. If you want to join us for Big Brother, then please go to our Discord server, join. We'll show you how to use it, and come watch the Big Brother live feeds and get in on the madness with Buffy and I and everybody else. It's a fun time. It's a fun time. So that's all we've got today. Happy birthday again to Buffy.
Oh, thank you.
I know.
I forgot for half a second. Like, who? Me? Oh,
Me?
yeah, that's right. It was so funny because I woke up this morning and I go on the back porch and I'm drinking my coffee and my husband comes out and he goes, happy birthday. I'm like, oh, yeah, it is.
Oh.
Only because I was in Echo's chat last night and everybody was saying happy birthday there. So it was like the day was over when I finally went to sleep. So it reset for me and I forgot that it wasn't yesterday. It was today.
Yeah.
Rings. Yeah. Like, no, that was yesterday. No, actually, it was today. We were just up
right.
really late.
Well, thank you, Cindy. I appreciate it. The BAM case is a big case too. It's a lot to take in for both of them, so I totally get it.
Aw.
Happy
You're my
birthday to
favorite sidekick, too.
you guys are so cute. Get a room, you two.
Yeah,
Just
I
kidding.
try. He runs from me.
I know, right? She's been threatening to have the babies any second now. So I'm just kidding.
Anytime now.
All right, friends, that's all we've got for you. I hope you have an amazing weekend, as you as well, Buff. I know we'll be literally probably hanging out nonstop
I
for
know.
the next
Say,
3
I'm
days.
gonna
Like,
see you like in like 5 seconds.
I was
after
gonna
this.
say probably. So until next time, friends, as always, go forth and be amazing. All right, we'll see y'all next week. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Love you guys. Bye.